Portions of this program were pre-recorded.
Elvis Duran in the morning. Oh, wow.
What's wrong with you? Are you okay? Are you on drugs?
Oh my God, this is freaking crazy.
What? What's crazy about it? Elvis Duran in the morning.
I forgot some. What's this?
Look at the colors, Mom.
You sure those are milk duds?
Hello, ladies.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Yeah, it is. Here it is. It's Thursday, October 23rd. Isn't it funny how you just wake up one day and it's Thursday and you realize, oh my God, it's 2025.
Yeah.
Like, what year is this? Am I the only one who just wakes up and...
It's almost 2026. It's crazy.
It's so crazy.
Don't rush it. This rushing into winter thing has already got me in a tizzy.
Yep.
Well, welcome to the day. It is our favorite day of the week. It's Food News Thursday, Froggy. I don't know if you remember that. You have a job to do. You have an assignment. Well, good morning, Froggy. How you feeling today?
Good morning. Good. Lots of Halloween stuff on the Food News Report today.
Ooh,
Oh, good.
yeah.
Good. The Food News Report just kind of writes itself today. Hey, what about you, Scary? What are you eating already here at 6:01 a.m.?
Just drinking my coffee from the DeLonghi machine outside. I'm not eating anything yet.
Well, it looked like you were chewing. I've never seen anyone chew their coffee. This is interesting.
Oh, wow.
Is that a new setting on the DeLonghi? Extra fibrous?
It was the initial taste, so you have to do the...
All right, gotcha. Good morning, Producer Sam. I love the balls on your sweater. Nice balls.
Little monster sweater. Thank you.
Look at those. Are those monsters? What are those?
That's
little horns.
like little spikies. Yeah. Crocheted.
All right, nothing little penicillin can't help. Good morning, Danielle. How you feeling today, my little ghoul?
I am feeling great, thank you.
What Halloween garb are you wearing today?
It's just a sweatshirt that says Halloween Town University.
But of course, she's a cheerleader on the football team.
I am.
Scotty B in Master Control in the Serial Killers podcast room. How you doing, Snotty?
I'm great. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, and you're the one who's going to guide us through the waters today. You're at the helm, so make sure we're on the air everywhere.
I'll take care of you.
Good morning, Nate, and buenos dias, senor.
Buenos dias, Elvis Duran.
How'd you sleep there, fuzzy face?
I didn't sleep that great. I'm a little sleepy this morning. I need something to wake me up right now.
Okay, get him up now. Wake him up, because you know, sluggish Nate is not a fun Nate. We'll wake you up, don't worry. And hello, Gandhi. How was your sleep last night? How was your night?
Hello. My sleep was great. My night was good. And I have a spray bottle if we need to spray Nate.
Oh, okay. Explain to everyone how the spray bottle will work when you spray it at Nate.
It's just like when sometimes they tell you if there's like a cat or a dog being a little naughty, you spray it to make it stop. So I brought a spray bottle here for all of us when we need to be,
correct.
Get in line.
Prepare to be sprayed, Nate.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I think just the thought of it woke him up. It's pretty cool. I thought what is this? 5 Seconds of Summer. 5 Seconds of Summer. They have new music out, Have you heard any of it?
No.
Not yet. Oh, no, they're excellent. They're great.
Wow.
But this is not that new. What I like about you. Welcome to Thursday. There you go. 5 Seconds of Summer. Yeah, they have new music out. They have a song called Boy Band. Remember, they used to come in when they were young.
Yeah.
But even, I got to tell you, though, when 5 Seconds of Summer, when those guys were young, they were still like 6'8".
Right?
6 foot.
Remember we used to measure them every time they came to see how tall they grew.
Yeah, let's not talk about that on the air. Measuring our guests is something.
Measuring sessions.
Yeah, we keep that to ourselves. Hey, our first caller of the day is Joe in Philly, listening to us on Q102. He wants to share something with us. He's on a journey, and he's hit a nice little plateau here. Not a plateau, but a nice benchmark. Hello, Joe. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
Hi, guys.
How you
good.
feeling
How are
today?
you guys?
We're good, but tell everyone what you're excited to share.
Yeah, so I actually this morning just hit 100 pounds down in my weight loss journey, and I wanted to call in and tell you guys all about it because I've been listening to you guys on repeat in the gym, and you guys have been like a huge part of my journey.
Wow, Joe, good for you, man. Awesome. Hey, so tell us how it started and how you believe you got to where you are today, 100 pounds down.
Yeah, so I started off when my second child was born because I was having trouble keeping up with them. So it's just been my motivation to run around with my kids and live my best life.
Right.
So it started off really, really hard, let me tell you. But
I know, a lot of people don't understand. When you give birth, that weight is hard to lose. Oh, no. Did you?
Well, my wife did all the hard work.
Oh. I thought you, okay. All right.
Yeah,
We're learning with you. All right, so you decided one morning. Was it you just woke up one morning and said, "That's it. I've got to do something." Is that how it worked for you?
Yeah, I just woke up one morning and I looked at the scale and I said, I don't like that anymore. So I just turned my life around.
Wow,
And so
good
what
for
did you do? How'd you get started and how do you maintain?
So I've been going to the gym. I go to the gym every night when the kids go to bed, probably like all around 10 or 11. And then I lift, I run on the treadmill. It's been great.
Good for you.
Wow, Joe.
I love
Inspiration. Scary, you and I need to pay attention to Joe over here.
Absolutely. You know what?
Wow.
You are an inspiration to me.
Yeah. And I thought I was doing a great job last night by having Eat Clean Bro for dinner.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
Tried. Oh, great. Chicken. But anyway, Joe, 100 pounds down. Now, are you happy there? Do you want to keep going? Or it's just a maintenance and just stay healthy thing for you?
I still have further to go, but this was my first giant milestone. So I just wanted to share it with you guys because you guys have been a part of my morning for so long.
Joe,
Wow.
and obviously up late at the gym past 10 or 11 o'clock, obviously you're working very hard and it's paying off.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's time for a lot of us to get off the couch, get working again. Let's get back on it.
Comfy there.
I know, right?
Anyway,
I love
look,
it there.
I know couches are comfy, but they don't have treadmills on them. Hey, Joe, thank you for listening to us. I love your story. What do you have for our friend Joe, Senor Nate?
Well, Joe, what size are you trying to get down to? Large, medium?
2X would be great.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll get you that. Okay. We're going to give you that and another size that's smaller, maybe something to work towards. How about that?
Exactly. Absolutely. You'll have a whole
Thank you
wardrobe
guys so much.
of shirts. But Joe, congratulations. You keep doing it. Doing it for your kids and your wife and for you the most. And we love that you're listening to us. Hold on one second, Joe. I love that. Who's on a journey? It may not be a weight loss journey. It may be a I need to read more books journey. It may need to be I need to find a trip to take journey.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, let's talk about that coming up later. What journey are you on? Well, or what journey would you just like to hop on today? What journey do you want to start? That's the best place to start at the very beginning. You know that song from Sound of Music?
Yes.
A doe, a deer, a female deer. Oh, you know how it goes. Into the three things we need to know and on with our day. Gandhi, what's up?
All right, again, the Senate has rejected a measure that would end the government shutdown. It comes after Oregon Democrat Jeff Merkley spoke on the floor for over 22 hours. Senate Democrats refused. Yeah. How do you speak for 22 hours? We struggle.
I feel like we do it every day.
Yeah. Senate Democrats refuse to vote for a House funding resolution unless it extends health insurance subsidies used by over 20 million people. Democratic leaders have demanded a meeting with President Trump to resolve the issue. Trump says he will not meet with them until the shutdown is over. Construction crews are demolishing the east wing of the White House to make room for President Trump's new ballroom. Trump said Wednesday he was tearing down the entire east wing to make space for the 90,000 square foot ballroom. He downplayed the significance of tearing down the historic structure that held the First Lady's office, calling it a very small building that was never thought of as being much. Trump also said construction of the ballroom was now projected to cost $300 million, up from the $200 million estimate he gave back in July.
Have you guys ever thought about adding a ballroom to the house?
No.
Anyone?
Oh, no.
I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. There's no space for any of this.
You know what? Who has room for a ball in an apartment with only 2 bedrooms?
Exactly.
I need ballroom. Nate Marino. Oh, Nate.
Yes?
You need more room in your pants.
I would love some more ballroom in my pants.
Did anyone know that's his last name, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
And finally, this is an interesting one. We talked about the T app, and now 2 popular and very controversial apps being yanked by Apple's App Store, both having to do with T. It's T Dating Advice and T on Her. You know that it allowed singles to share dating information about men, and then T on Her started to share dating advice about women.
I don't like the name of that.
T on Her?
T on Her. Who?
Yep. Well, the first one started so women could warn others about dangerous men, but critics claim that both apps ended up exposing personal information, and Apple said they violated company rules. So both T apps for him and her are gone now. And those are your 3 things.
Okay, the app wars continue. By the way, happy Pharmacy Week. They're listening to us right now in the Jersey City Medical Center Pharmacy Department. So if you're a pharmaceutical person, happy Pharmacy Week. I didn't know we had a Pharmacy Week, but they deserve a week, don't they?
Of course they do.
Are you ready for your Thursday?
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Cardi B just walked in. So the new album, it's about you being outspoken.
It's just expressing my old relationship, dating again, girls I don't like.
Are we going to know the girls
Is there a
I don't
song
like?
of the album called I Don't Like These Girls?
I should have named the album that.
Looking for an exceptional driving experience? Find it behind the wheel of a Mercedes-Benz SUV. Experience the power, precision, and intelligence of an iconic Mercedes-Benz SUV at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer today.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Well, back in my day, a box of Crayola crayons had like 8 colors.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow. Now what are
And
they
then-
up to?
Well, I know they have that big. Is it the big 64 pack? Is that the one with the sharp?
That was like
The-
my favorite thing when I was little.
Right. We had the sharpener in the back.
Yeah.
So they have come up after polling 183 countries. God, I didn't know crayon was all over the world like that. The top 3 colors. Are you ready for the top 3 Crayola color countdown?
Yes.
Yes.
It's cerulean blue,
Ooh, yeah.
of course, made famous in Devil Wears Prada. Robin's egg blue.
Okay.
And wisteria purple.
Wisteria.
Wisteria.
Those are the
Wow.
favorites?
Well, yeah, according to their poll all around the world.
Okay.
The Crayola
Oh,
poll
yeah, that's pretty.
of colors.
Do you know they're up to over 200 crayons? Because they have the ultimate crayon Crayola bucket, and it has 200 crayons in it.
A bucket, and they're all different colors?
I think so. They must be, I would think.
That bucket used to stress me out, though.
Hey, Danielle, haven't you been out to the crayon plant? Is it in Pennsylvania somewhere?
Yeah, the Crayola factory. It's awesome.
It's right over the bridge in the Delaware River. Boom, and turn right in. It's right over there. What's it like visiting?
So it's really cool. They have a lot of interactive experiences for kids that you get to do. You get to create your own crayon. You get to pick a color. You get to pick the name. You name it. You wrap it, which is awesome. Just a lot of cool things. It's all different floors. There's a lot of history. You learn the history of the crayon. You learn the history of Crayola. You get to sit and actually watch them making the crayons, melting the wax.
Wow.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
Well, I remember when I was a kid. I'm taking you back, way back. Let's hop in the time machine. My best friend, Teresa, who was black, we always thought it was just interesting how the color called flesh was the flesh color, the shade of a white person.
Right. Same.
And so we used our own ingenuity and created her skin color and called it flesh. We called it Flesh 2. So we actually we worked for like an hour or two.
Wow.
Working together to come up with her skin color. And of course those days are done. Thank you. But that was interesting. It was
Yeah.
And Teresa was so excited. We shared it with the whole class. I remember, God, what grade was this? And our teacher had everyone whip out their crayons and create the colors for all the different types of skin colors in the room.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
And I don't know. I don't know if she got in touch with the crayon company or something and said, look what we did. But I don't know. I thought it was a great day. My mom was so excited when I got home.
Aw.
She said, what'd you do today? We created skin color. Oh, wow. Are you sure that wasn't science class? No, it was art class, art hour. Anyway, any memories about crayons? Anyone?
I like the smell of them. The smell.
Oh, my God,
crayon.
knows.
Oh,
I do too. What about you, Nate?
Can I blow your mind about colors for a second?
Please blow me.
Okay. Get ready. So do you know the very first named color? You have like wisteria purple and brick red and all this stuff.
No,
You know
what?
the very first. It was called Alice Blue from like 125 years ago. Because
From what? What was it?
Teddy Roosevelt's daughter wore this dress that was blue. And they
Alice
named-
Roosevelt?
Exactly, Alice Roosevelt. So they named the color Alice Blue, and it is one of the very first named colors. And it
Now,
was,
is Alice Roosevelt the one who had quite the reputation around
Yes.
Washington, D.C. for
She
being
was-
like a wild child?
exactly out drinking late at night?
I read a book about her years ago. If you ever want something random to read of this book, whatever it is about Alice Roosevelt. And she was nuts.
Yeah.
She'd go out
Smoking cigarettes.
smoking cigars with guys.
man.
And she was pretty awesome. Also, what we would do is we would take a cheese grater and we would grate different colors of crayons. You would put a piece of wax paper down. You would make designs with all of the crayon shavings and then put another piece of wax paper over that and iron it, and they would all melt out into these beautiful little splotches.
I remember doing that.
Remember that?
I love that, of course. And you know what? You could do it with leaves. So sometimes you would put like a leaf, like when the leaves are turning colors, put it in between the two plastic pieces. Not plastic. What are they called? The
wax paper.
Wax paper. Thank you, Gandhi. Yeah. And then you put some crayon in there, and then you put that over there. Oh, it's so pretty.
I used to put them in the microwave and then do fun things because when you melt it, it's almost like a little bit of like a wax candle, and then you can make designs and do cool stuff with it. But I would only do it when they got real short.
Aren't you modern using technology of the microwave? We didn't have that back then.
Yes, we did.
We were the first on our block to get a microwave oven, is what they called them, right? And my mom went to this class at the store where she bought it downtown.
Yeah.
And they taught her you can actually dry out the newspaper if it's been on the front lawn all morning, and then you can also dry your pantyhose. My mom was drying her pantyhose, and the thing caught on fire.
Oh my!
It was great. What a scandal. Yes, Gary.
We used to break up the crayons and put them in my sister's Holly Hobby Easy Bake Oven. So pretty much the same as you guys, except we used our Easy Bake Oven to melt the crayons, to make one giant, all these like melty colors together.
Oh my God. I'm going to have some fun with crayons this weekend. It's going to be a weekend of craft. I'm so excited.
Once they get down to the nub, what do you do with them? You can't really color. That's where it used to drive me nuts. So you have to do something else.
And you can't then sharpen them anymore because then you sharpen your finger.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, ouch. All right, horoscopes. It's Thursday. It's Food News Thursday. I'm assuming, Sam, you're doing these with Froggy.
And it's also the first day of Scorpio season. Can I give you a couple Scorpio traits?
Oh, yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, so according to Cosmopolitan, they are loyal, passionate, intense, strong, and independent, and they can often come off as aloof, secretive, detached, and a little bit intimidating sometimes.
There you go.
Sounds nice.
Scary says Scorpios are also very jealous.
Yes.
And they love sex.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, that's true.
I can see that. More than the other signs. They're very intense. Very intense in the bedroom.
Yep.
Good job, Froggy.
Thank
All
you.
right, now I'm thinking about who you're talking about. All right, we got to roll. Let's think this through. Go ahead.
If you celebrate today, happy birthday, Ryan Reynolds, Amelia Clark, Margaret Qualley, and Weird Al Yankovic. Scary, today is his birthday.
Happy birthday!
Scorpio, you're making peace with something you used to fight. That is evolution, not defeat. Your day's a 6.
Sagittarius, you're getting recognized in a space you almost gave up on. Enjoy your time of payout. Your day's 9.
Capricorn, you're finally soaking in accomplishments between goals, and that is incredibly satisfying. Your day's an 8.
Hey, Aquarius, you are feeling everything at once. Let it be data, not drama. Your day's a 6.
Pisces, you're moving through the world like you know something others don't. And honestly, you just might. Your day's a 5.
Hey, Aries, you are feeling a lot lighter because you stopped apologizing for taking up space. Chase that. Your day's a 10.
Taurus, you're quieter than usual, but that's okay. Your energy is saying everything. Your day's an 8.
Hey, Gemini, do not be surprised if someone shows up with a confession. You're not obligated to react anyway, but honestly, your day's 9.
Cancer, emotional clarity can change you, but only if you allow it to. Your day's a 7.
Hey, Leo, you are seeing your worth in real time, and it's changing how you carry yourself. This confidence isn't a show, it's a shift. Your day's an 8.
Virgo, your focus is sharp and your energy is clean. Today, productivity feels like art. Your day's a 9.
And finally, Libra, you are being tested to stand firm when everything tempts you to flirt with chaos. Ooh, your day is a 7, and those are your Thursday morning horoscopes.
Hey, I'm Sabrina Carpenter.
Hello, it's Luis Capaldi here.
We're Blackpink.
Elvis Duran in the morning show. What are you doing and who's with ya?
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Welcome, foolish mortals. Kindly step all the way in, please.
Happy Halloween from Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
The next time Danielle fills out a change of address card for the post office, it will be moving from her current house to the Haunted Mansion in Disney World.
You know what's so crazy? I hear that and I get goosebumps. I love it. I love his voice. I love everything about that.
Oh, God, look at that. The Haunted Mansion. I think we're in line for an Orlando trip pretty soon. We need to get on in there. Hey, let's get into the Danielle Report here on Food News Thursday.
All
Food
right.
News on the way.
Did you guys know that there have been over 2,400 episodes of House Hunters? How crazy is this? And now HGTV just ordered nearly 400 new episodes of House Hunters and House Hunters International, which will extend the hit franchise through next year. I mean, honestly, this started airing, I think, in 1999, and people are still loving these shows. That is insane. insane.
I love the House Hunters and shows of that ilk. I mean, it's great, just mindless. Let's sit down and just not have to think TV.
Yeah.
But Nate was telling me that these House Hunters shows where they have to choose from 3 different houses to buy.
Right.
It's already
backwards.
decided.
Oh.
It's already decided. Yeah, I found that out because I got sucked in. The way they structure the show, you're like, oh, I bet you they picked the second one. But they already know. They already have picked the house.
Of course they have.
I mean,
I know, but when I found that out, it blew my mind because I thought they were going in cold trying to pick a house. No, it's already chosen.
Backwards. And Danielle,
Yeah.
another thing that really scalds my dog about these shows, the people who go out and look for houses, maybe we're all different. They'll walk a couple into a house and they'll look at the kitchen and go, no, we can't buy this house. I don't like the paint color.
Exactly.
I'm like, then paint the kitchen.
Paint it. I can't believe how cheap houses are in certain parts of the country. I'm like, oh my gosh, we could have like 20 of our houses for that price.
A lot of those shows they do in Canada.
Yeah.
And so when they show the for sale sign in the front yard, they blur out the name, of course, of the real estate agent and the phone number, and they put the little superimposed thing.
Yeah.
Because they don't want people going online to find out how much they are.
Right, of course.
But yeah, I walk into, we can't buy this house, but I don't like the rug that they put down in the front hallway. Well, then change the rug. You have no vision, you people.
Build the ballroom.
Build a ballroom.
Let's talk about Emily in Paris. I'm so excited. Season 5. The
whines.
teaser is there. She's fabulous. Be quiet. All 10 episodes drop on December 18th on Netflix, just in time for the cozy holidays. Don't call me when Emily in Paris is on. Thank you very much. Yesterday, Justin Bieber debuted on Twitch, and he pledged to stream pretty much every single day through April. That's when he headlines the Coachella Music Festival. He says, I'm putting on a hell of a show for you guys for Coachella. Getting ready and getting inspired. Speaking of performing, Benson Boone is doing a special gig at Florida's Kennedy Space Center.
Aww.
This is so cool. He was talking to Billboard about it. He said, Visa and NASA have truly gone above and beyond bringing the show together. It will be so insanely sick and one I'll remember forever. He says, I hope everyone likes my outfit as much as I do. And the show is set for November 29th. It will be live streamed around the world on TikTok. Elizabeth Taylor's son loves Taylor Swift's song about his mom. He told People magazine he thinks that the two women would have been friends. He said, Taylor and my mom do seem like kindred spirits. They are both the very embodiment of female empowerment. So he is loving it. And what are some horror comedies? So, you know,
Horror?
Horror. So, you know, when you watch a horror movie,
You're my number one vote for horror comedy.
you know, when
go ahead.
you know, watch a scary movie, right? You know, sometimes it really scares you, but sometimes you laugh at scary movies, or you're supposed to laugh at scary movies. So they gave us a list of the 15 best ones, just in case you don't want to go and watch one of those slasher ones. So Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I've never heard of it, but it's from 2010.
Sounds hilarious.
Teeth from 2007. Didn't we talk about that at one time? Teeth. It's
What was
It's
teeth?
the teeth in the vagina.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Okay.
Vagina, it's a
Vagina
vagina
dentata,
vendata,
something like
vendata.
Bride of Chucky is on there. That is very funny. I think all the Chucky
Scary
movies
just looked
are
that up.
funny.
He thought it was a new restaurant. We're having dinner at Vagina Ventata.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
I've never heard of any of these.
What We Do in the Shadows, that's from 2014, and Ghostbusters is the number one comedy they're saying.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What are we watching tonight? The Chargers, the Vikings, the Kardashians are back. Second season premiere of Nobody Wants This over on Netflix. Law and Order and Grey's, and that's my Danielle report.
Thank you, Danielle. Speaking of horror, or horror, as you call it, I think Gandhi has another sound game for us. What do you have?
Yeah, today is actually National Horror Movie Day.
Horror.
So,
Horror.
yeah. I figured we could play some sounds from some of our favorite horror movies and see if you can identify them.
You need to know your horror films. If you don't do this. Step aside.
Please.
Take a seat. Take a seat. Let someone who is professional, who knows horror films, figure out these sounds from horror films. Call Diamond now, 800-242-0100.
We rolling? Yep. Want to hear something slightly more unhinged than the morning show?
Damn it!
Elvis Duran's After Party, a podcast we record daily when the morning show is finished.
He is literally A pastry.
Elvis Duran's After Party. Listen on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Duran and the Morning Show.
All right, Scary. Here's this article I was talking about how you cook your food. The headline, new research suggests viral anti-aging cooking hack may influence health and longevity. This is from the New York Post, from other sources. So there's a growing body of research suggesting that how you cook your food, not just what you eat, may influence health and longevity. The same high heat methods that give steak its smoky crust, roast chicken its crispy skin, French fries their golden coating, and pastries their browned edges also trigger complex chemical reactions in food. They're saying that when natural sugars react with proteins at high dry heat, especially when you're frying them, the process is responsible for rich flavor, aroma, but the same reaction produces potentially harmful compounds, including one known as blah, 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 blah. They're saying that just to get to the bottom of it, the best way to cook your food, rather than burning it and charring it with high heat, even in air fryers, is to cook in sauces.
Ooh. Sounds good.
So steaming and poaching, things that bubble around the meat rather than direct flame. So, no, I'm not saying we shouldn't be eating French fries, but they're saying that the French fry is probably the most unhealthy thing you can eat.
Yeah.
Because once the sugars on the potato fry, it turns into this thing, this chemical that's not good for you. So when you have French fries, just don't hang your head in shame. Just understand that's a treat.
Yeah, no, of course. There goes my theory, though, or what I was told recently, which is wrong.
Who told you?
According to that article.
Who told you?
No, I just heard that if you cook in beef tallow or healthier or avocado oil, then those are the things you should be using for frying, or olive oil.
Was it TikTok? TikTok told you?
Yeah, they said that those are the things you should be using, and I might think, like, okay, so then I guess I'm healthier for eating.
Wait. Hold on a second. It may be a little healthier than cooking in another oil. I'm not saying it's not healthier, but look at the degree of health in a fried something versus something that's poached or steamed. Look, I'd rather have it fried, to be honest. That's my. If it has the word crunchy in the title, color me there, baby.
So good.
You know what? So as you brown things, apparently that's when all these things start to come out. No matter what you fry it in.
I was trying to make myself feel good about myself for eating a fried chicken sandwich yesterday because it was fried in beef tallow instead of canola oil. Or that's like, yay! Look me, I did something good. But I guess it's the grand scheme. I should have poached it. I should have boiled it.
You should just enjoy it. It's okay.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because there's also something to be said for being happy, right?
Yeah. And moderation, right? Everything in moderation. And I thought that's
Danielle,
what they said.
Danielle, wouldn't you rather have a crunchy chicken sandwich over a poached chicken sandwich?
100%.
Boiled chicken sandwich.
And you know why? Because you don't put mayo on it. That's what screws up your poached chicken.
Blech.
Look at me. I'm not a picture of health by any means. I'm not saying that I have all the answers. I'm just saying next time you have to make a decision.
Yeah.
If you have like a treat yourself night or day or lunch, okay, go eat your fried chicken sandwich. Just understand maybe you shouldn't have another one for dinner and then another one for breakfast and another one for lunch.
Right, exactly. Moderation.
Okay.
You're good. Never hang your head in shame.
Yeah.
I did. I went ham last night. I ate at 10:30 at night. I'm like, what am I doing? I looked at myself at my kitchen table eating a fried chicken sandwich. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself?
Well, maybe next time you should eat some boiled ham.
But then again, it's ham. It's got preservatives sometimes. I don't know. Look, you will drive yourself insane if you sit there and worry about every single little thing that you put into your body. You're going to go crazy.
Yeah.
I think. Maybe you're already crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm nuts.
So nuts are good for you. Have some nuts.
Yes, nuts are great. Almonds, pistachios.
But aren't there some nuts that are not so great for you?
Here we go.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter. No matter what you do, you're going to run into something somewhere that is
I heard
not
almonds,
glorious.
Cashews, and walnuts are amazing for you.
Some have
but that's
fat,
some.
though, you said.
No, peanuts are not nuts. Peanuts are legumes, right?
What about D's nuts?
Hey,
I don't know about those.
Those are good for you.
As long as you don't ingest them, I think you're good.
All right. Okay.
Anyway, I like this text. Enjoy your poached pizza. Let me be very clear with I'm not sitting here telling anyone how they should be eating. I'm not telling you to go poach your friggin' pizza, moron. Go away. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, you can eat whatever you want to eat, but don't fool yourself into thinking that frying a fry in beef tallow is a lot healthier than frying a fry in whatever fat. It's not.
I thought. See, that's where I thought there was.
Okay, well, we could go in. We're going in circles here.
Did we discuss air fryers? Because I'm still curious. I don't have one of those yet, and I'm still curious about
the sugars of the batter, whatever that brown. That's where it happens. So air fry. It could be different degree. I'm not going to say this again. I'm repeating. If it's browning it, there's a change in the molecular structure, and that changes the health factor. That's all.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's going to kill you if you eat it.
They'll just kill you faster than not eating it.
No, stop it, Gandhi.
She's correct.
Oh, no. Welcome to the world of beef tallow. I think for Halloween, I'm going as beef tallow.
Okay, good.
What does it look like? It's like a big hunk of beef fat, right?
Yeah. It's the natural fat from beef that it renders, right?
Did you say beef?
Oh.
Did you hear him say that?
Beeves.
It's the natural fat from beef.
From beeves.
Beeves. Hey, okay, you can turn off center of the earth music. Are we going to get into this contest? I think we should.
Yeah, get into it, baby.
Well, then bring the music back. Here we go. Poor Leslie on hold while we're arguing about beef tallow. Leslie in beautiful Miami, Florida. What part of Miami are you living in, Leslie?
Hi. Good
Where are
morning,
you?
Miami, Florida.
Where are you in Miami?
We're in Kendall.
Of course you are. I love Kendall. I love all of Miami. Here's the thing. There are scary movies, and there are the movies that stick with us for the rest of our lives because of a line that they use or a song that they use in the theme. Is this how you came up with this sound contest, Gandhi?
Yeah, so today's National Horror Movie Day. So I looked up a list of people's favorite horror movies and the most popular movies that you can identify easily. I think there might be one on this list that people wouldn't consider horror, but when it came out, it scared the crap out of everyone and still scares people to this day. So we're going to play a piece of sound, and you just have to guess what the movie is.
So it may not be a horror film, Leslie. It may just be a scare the crap out of your film. So, which, if crap leaves the body, something frightening happened. I'm just telling you.
Usually.
Unless, it's planned. Here we go. Without moving further down that road. Leslie, these are pieces of sound that Gandhi put together today. This is a fresh one off the back burner. Onto the front burner. The National Horror Movie Day is happening today. That's why we're celebrating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, Leslie. Listen closely. Here is National Horror Movie Day. Sound number one.
I'm afraid you might hurt yourself, Reagan. I'm not Reagan. Well, then let's introduce ourselves. I'm Damien Karras. And I'm the devil.
Oh, God. What is that from?
No.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow. Oh, gosh.
You're going to pinch yourself.
You don't remember what she told us about what our mom does in hell? Oh, what a lie. That frightened me. That is from The Exorcist. Oh my God, you sounded like you were going through an exorcism. Yeah. Did you ever see The Exorcist when you were younger?
I did. I was young. I was
me
really
too.
young.
That was the first horror film I saw, and I had to see it. I begged my mom to take me because other friends saw it and they were vomiting in the theater.
Oh, wow.
Here we go. National Horror Movie Day, sound number 2.
You want a balloon, Ben? Hey, float. They all float. Come here, son. You'll like it down there. You'll never have to grow up.
All right. What is that from?
Oh, my goodness. Nightmare on Elm Street?
No.
I think that's one of Danielle's favorites. What is that from?
It's Stephen King's It. Oh, my gosh.
It.
Horrible.
That's from It.
Horrible.
All right, I'm going to give you a couple more. Let's see how you do, Leslie. That's okay. Right. Not everyone sees every film. This is the next one. Horror Movie Day number 3.
We can't move. You're paralyzed, just like that day when you did nothing. You did nothing. Now, sink into the floor. Wait. Sink.
Oh God, who hasn't sunk into the floor from time to time? What, Gandhi?
Nothing. They're shaking their heads in
I
here
don't
like they
know
don't
that
know,
one.
and I thought that was a very popular
No
movie.
idea.
Okay.
See, that's the thing. There's billions of movies. I saw this one. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Did you know the name of that one, Leslie?
No. Oh, no, I
Don't say
do
the-
not know. This is a
don't
lot
say The
harder
Conjuring.
than
Yeah, they are hard. That's called Get Out. You guys didn't see Get Out?
Yeah, I do, but I don't remember.
Into the sunken place. That was the whole point of the movie.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Here's one. I know, Leslie, you're going to get this one. I know you're going to get this one. Is this the on the edge? Maybe it's a horror, maybe not kind of thing?
No, I don't think this is the one.
This is a scary movie. What is this from?
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Let me play it again.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Scary doesn't remember it?
I don't know that one.
Yeah, okay. That's from Silence of the Lambs.
Wow. Buffalo Bill.
That was so gross.
I know. I'll have some Chianti and fava beans. And finally, here's one more. Come on. You got to get one, Leslie. Maybe this is the one. The actual theme song.
Right?
What's that from?
Halloween?
Yes!
What?
You did it. You got one. That's from Halloween. Perfect. I mean, you have 4 wrong.
Right.
Maybe
I know.
at least you have a list of films to go check out now. Okay, no problem, Leslie. What do you have for Leslie? We got to send her away with something cool.
Well, she did good enough for an Elvis Duran in the Morning Show T-shirt. Thanks to our friends at Hackensack Meridian Health.
There you go. Congratulations, Leslie. Thanks for listening to us. Enjoy your beautiful day
Thank you
in
guys.
Kendall.
I love you guys.
Love you too. Thanks for listening to Y100.7. Hold on one second. And there you go. It is getting cooler up here in the Northeast. It is turning into Halloween season. Danielle, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I must give in.
Thank you.
You're right.
I mean, it's
time to
next week,
celebrate.
so you kind of have to give in at this point, don't you?
I know. I still don't have my banana costume. I got to get that rolling. Anyway, excellent. I love those, but we have more. Maybe we'll do that again in a little bit with another contestant. Thank you, Gandhi. Thanks for doing that for us. Let's get into the 3 things we need to know. We'll do that in just a second. Also, we have a $1,000 free money phone tap on the way, so hang on. Day number what of the government out of work?
It's day 23.
Oh, God.
Would you like an update on that, or are we okay knowing that the exact same thing is happening that has been happening? for the
Yeah, I
last
guess that's
23
okay.
days?
Anyone who is up early listening, who is furloughed or whatever, not getting paid, those who are essential, who have to go in
Truly.
and still not paid, we're thinking about you. Hope
Yeah.
this resolves sometime soon.
And we know that some workers are going to have to go back into work on Friday and start again and not get paid.
And not get paid.
Yeah,
That's-
like they're calling in more people to not
That's
get paid.
insane.
Yeah. All right. Construction crews are demolishing the east wing of the White House to make room for President Trump's new ballroom. He said Wednesday he was tearing down the entire east wing to make space for the 90,000 square foot ballroom. He downplayed the significance of tearing down the historic structure that held the First Lady's office, calling it a very small building that was never thought of as being much. Trump also said construction of the ballroom is now projected to cost $300 million, which is up from the $200 million estimate that was given in July.
Which could be a nice ballroom, I guess.
Yeah, I
Hey,
guess.
when I hear ballroom, I just think of people in big dresses, like dancing in a ball.
Right.
like, back in the 1600s, 1700s.
Right, like very opulent times where people were enjoying themselves.
Is there a dress code? Do the men have to wear, like, shoes with buckles on them and powdered wigs?
I'm sure we'll find out. I find it fascinating that there's a ballroom being constructed while we're also talking about holding like UFC fights on the lawn. What a paradox. All right.
What an entertaining place. It's like the Sphere of Washington, D.C.
Circus, yeah. The World Health Organization is calling for more attention to be given to addressing neurological disorders. The organization says neurological conditions now impact more than 40% of the global population. The organization says many countries don't have a policy to address it. Low-income countries have more than 80 times fewer neurologists compared to high-income nations. Doctors and researchers say many of the neurological conditions can be prevented or effectively treated, but services remain out of reach for most. Neurological disorders account for more than 11 million deaths globally each year. And finally, some recent lottery winners, we've heard this, but more are saying that they used AI to pick their numbers. 2 Powerball players, one in Virginia and one in Michigan, say they used ChatGPT to pick their 6-figure prize winning numbers. Since then, more AI-powered apps have popped up advertising to analyze previously played numbers and any pattern in drawings. It should be noted, none of them promise a lottery win, but people are saying it might up your odds a little bit. And those are your 3 things.
Thank you, Gandhi. Again, a $1,000 free money phone tap on the way. Also, I think we're due for another episode of Let Me Speak to the Manager. I know we had an internal one the other day. Gandhi had a complaint.
Sure did. Yep.
Duly noted. So start thinking about it. We'll do that around phone tap time coming up. Just hang on. Think about what you need to bitch to the manager about. Of course, the manager here at our show. And we don't have a manager. Who do we bitch toward? I don't know.
We'll figure it out. You have to lodge the complaint, and then we'll send it to the right department.
Yeah, text us your complaints now, and we'll pick and choose wisely. Text us at 55100.
We're not normal.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
When Nate plays F, marry, or kill, he always answers, well, why not all 3?
Elvis Duran and the morning show.
All right. Okay, I'll be totally transparent with you. In this Let Me Speak to the Manager conversation, obviously we are choosing the ones that that we're okay with.
Right.
I'm sure there's a lot of people with deep complaints. Not going there. Not in the mood. We don't need anyone yelling at us.
Okay.
But I bet there are some little things we can change here and there. Snip, snip here. Snip, snip there, as they say.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So let's do it. It's now time for Let Me Speak to the Manager. We're not quite sure who the manager is. Well, let's all act as the manager, I guess. We're still working this out. Okay. Claudine on line 19. Hello, Claudine. Welcome to Let Me Speak to the Manager.
Good morning. Sometimes I think that speaking to the manager can be a positive thing, so I have some feedback for you.
Oh, I love your voice.
All right.
I love your voice.
I have a feeling we're about to get grilled. Here we go.
No.
All right, Claudine, go right ahead.
Right.
What do you want to say to the manager, whoever that is?
Well, Elvis, in this case, you're the manager, and I think that you should praise cheeses much more often.
Oh, wow.
Praise Jesus.
It's like it's like my favorite bit that you do, and then when Nate hears you, he giggles like he's giggling now in the background like a little girl, and it brings me so much joy. And I know you can't do it on demand, like you have to feel like you want to praise. Oh my God, no.
I gotta say one thing right now. I love Jesus. All sorts of Jesus. Just last night I had some Gouda. I did a big old bite of Gouda cheese. And you know what? You know what, my children? I just wanted one little bite of Gouda cheese. I love me some cheeses. I love me some Swiss cheeses. I love me some Havarti cheeses. I love all sorts of cheeses. Let me in. From the very back of the room. Are you ready for a cheesy miracle? I love me the cheeses. Oh my God. I mean, you know why I like Swiss cheeses the best? Because they are holy. I love me some cheeses.
You like gorgonzola?
Love me some gorgonzola. What other cheeses do we love, my kids? What other cheeses? Oh, Saganaki. What a great way to prepare some cheeses. There's nothing better than going to Greece and eating some Saganaki.
Yes.
I got some Havarti for the people in the back.
I already said I love Havarti, but I'll love Havarti again for you. Brother Scary. All right, there you go. I'll love me some cheeses.
That was perfect.
Thank you, Claudine. By the way, if you don't remember, Claudine was our karaoke contestant that said she was going to poop her pants on stage the other night.
Oh, yeah. And you didn't poop.
You did great.
Yeah.
You didn't poop, did you?
After I followed a Broadway star, I was like, I'm not winning any prizes, but at least I can surprise my husband.
Oh, nice. Claudine, thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Thanks for wearing me out, Claudine.
Day.
Thank you. Welcome always here at Let Me Speak to the Manager. Saganaki. I had some of that.
Microphone doing that.
I did. I had some saganaki just the other night. It's so funny you brought that up.
That's so good.
Let's go talk to Maddie. Oh, we have a complaint. Welcome to Let Me Speak to the Manager, Maddie. Do you want to direct your complaint at anyone in particular here on the show?
Well, good morning. I love you all, but yes, Danielle, I cannot eat breakfast listening to y'all's show because every time she gags or does that sound when she hears the word mayo, it makes me want to throw up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know what? You shouldn't be mad at me. You should be mad at the rest of the people in this room because they do it on purpose.
That's why it's hilarious, because they do it on purpose.
Yeah. God, you think
We
it's
do.
funny.
I will tell you, there's a little secret behind that. We know that when Daniel starts gagging, Gandhi almost faints. She laughs so hard.
It's so funny. It's more funny because she leans toward Nate with the throw up, and I love it.
I know. Why me?
Because you're the closest to me.
You can go to your right.
But then it's no fun if I do that.
Why Nate? Why does she go towards me?
Gandhi wants us all. She wants us all to feel the pain.
Truly.
You never know. Because, if you projectile and you have your hand over your face, between the creases of the fingers, you never know where it's going to go.
That's very true.
I'm hoping it'll get right on Nate.
It becomes like a water hose and just sprays it farther.
He's the closest.
But it's contagious. The sound is contagious. It's almost like it makes your body.
Well, I apologize.
The first time I saw it, I thought it was fake. I was like, "There's no way." Oh my God, she's serious.
No.
But you've seen it how many times?
So
and
many
you know what my other weird thing is?
Don't tell us.
No, if I go from cold to hot or hot to cold, like if I'm in my house and then I go outside and it's cold to get in my car, I will gag on my way to the car.
Duly noted.
Why? I don't know why. It's so weird.
We have work to do.
I love you guys so much that I have
Thank
to
you, Maddie.
adjust my morning health.
Love you.
Thank you, Maddie.
Thanks, Maddie.
We'll try to keep
Love y'all.
the mayo vomiting to a minimum. And there you go, another hearty version of Let Me Speak to the Manager. I think we've done pretty well there.
Nice.
Thank you. God, that was loud music.
That was very loud.
That band, the band, we just hired a new band, and they're louder than ever. We got to find a new place in the corner for them. Yeah. Anyway, I think we do have a $1,000 free money phone tap coming up right after
Another
this.
free money phone tap coming up next.
Don't call here again.
For the Elvis Duran in the Morning Show free money phone tap, no purchase necessary. Void in Montana, New Mexico, Washington, and where prohibited. For more info and rules, go to elvisduran.com/contest. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. The free money phone tap.
I just had to run to the store yesterday just for a quick drive, and I smelled something in the car. Ever since we started talking about our friends at Febreze Car during these phone taps, now I'm a little more smell aware in my automobiles.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what happened. Something went moldy in the pickup truck.
Oh, well.
I don't know. And then the argument is, well, it's a pickup truck. It's supposed to stink. Am I alone in that?
No. What? Who told you that?
Well, life on the farm. Come on.
No.
I've been delivering chickens and, lamb.
Is that what you're
lambs
doing?
and things. No, but I want you to think that.
Okay.
There's something moldy in the pickup truck, and we've got to figure it out. So, Febreze Car. I have a new one. I haven't unwrapped it yet. I'm putting it in today. It has that way you can control the scent level with the intensity dial. I'm going to crank this mother up to high because it really stinks. Or Gandhi's playing a trick on me, and as she does, she hides moldy food under people's desks and things.
This is true.
Have you been in my pickup truck?
Maybe. I think I was the first person in that pickup truck next to you.
That was a funny drive.
Yeah.
Learning how to drive a pickup truck with Gandhi in the passenger side is always interesting. Anyway, Febreze Car delivers 40 days, over a month, 40 days of consistent freshness in your car. So why do you want to drive around in a car that smells like stank with like farm smells like I'm doing in the pickup truck? Today, I'm going to put the Febreze Car in there. I'm going to install it and let you know tomorrow and the day after if the smell has subsided. If you could pray for me, I need your thoughts and prayers on that.
Okay, thoughts and prayers.
Febreze Car. They should call it Febreze Pickup Truck as well. Febreze Truck can be found in the air freshener and automotive aisles with over 40 scents available. Oh, I forgot to see what scent this is. All right. I'll let you know. I'll get back to you on that. And thanks to Febreze Car, you're winning $1,000 now with a free money phone tap. Just be called on 100 at 800-242-0100. All right. Scary, hit the phone tap.
Don't answer the phone. Elvis Duran. The Elvis Duran phone tap.
All right, let's get into the phone tap. Garrett has the phone tap. What's it all about?
Well, Jessica wants to play a phone tap on her boyfriend, Alan. Now, Jessica's little niece is having a Halloween birthday party this weekend, kind of like Froggy. So Jessica thought it would be fun for me to call Alan from a costume store to let him know he needs to pick up a costume for the birthday party. Problem is, he doesn't know he's wearing a costume this weekend.
Look, I know. When Halloween time comes and you're so frustrated over getting that costume, if one little thing gets in your way, it's so upsetting. And I can tell that's where this phone tap is going. All right, let's see what happens with Garrett's phone tap. Here we go.
Hello?
Is Alan available, please?
This is him.
Hey, Alan. Mark Summers over at New Costumes. Just wondering if you'll be around today to come pick up the costume.
What costume?
Well, we had an order here for pickup today for a Dora the Explorer costume.
For me?
This is what the order is, and we're just making sure you're coming by the store to pick it up.
I'm not picking up anything from you.
We have the deposit down already, so I don't know what's
deposit.
The $200 deposit for the costume.
What?
Can you come by at least and pick it up and try it on and make sure it fits?
I'm not trying on anything.
We have all your information here. We have that you live at the Earth Tax Help. You know.
No. I don't know how you got my information, but I'm going to be in contact with my credit card company. What's your name?
My name's Mark Summers.
Are you the manager there?
Yes, I own this costume shop. So
no one's going to be picking up nothing.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
He was freaking out just a little bit.
Oh my God, he's calling me.
All right.
Calling me right now. What should I do?
All right, hold on one second. We'll call him right back right now.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hey, I just saw you called. What's up?
Yeah. I just got off the phone with this who told me that my credit card was being used to, pick up some crazy suit.
A suit? What kind of suit?
I don't know, some costume, what's her name?
Oh my God, you're supposed to pick that up today. That's right.
What?
I was going to talk to you about that later.
For what?
For Christine's birthday tomorrow. I thought it'd be really nice if you could just dress up, because that's her favorite character, and they only had one in a really big size, so I thought you could do it.
No, I'm not dressing up for anything. Are you kidding me? What time are you supposed to meet your family? You want me to dress up in some crazy costume?
Yeah, I thought you would, it would be a really nice thing to do, and I thought it'd be, a good impression kind of, thing.
No, that's embarrassing.
I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. I thought you'd do it if you loved me. I thought you could just do it from meeting my family.
I'm not dressing up like some little girl.
Well, then what's the big deal?
That would be different, but this is Dora, little girl explorer thing.
I already told my family you were going to do it, so I don't...
Well, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, well, I guess I'll have to tell my entire family that my niece's favorite character is not going to show up and that her birthday is probably going to be ruined, and then they're all going to hate you, and that's it. That's your first impression of my family.
I don't understand why you're going off like that and exaggerating on things that are going to get ruined just because I'm not dressing up like some girl to amuse you or your family in some sick way, and I'm just not going to do that. It's embarrassing.
Congratulations. You just ruined a 2-year-old's life.
I'm not going to ruin a life. I don't know why you got to be so dramatic about this. What's that?
My name's Garrett from Elvis Duran in the Morning Show, and you just got phone tapped.
What?
Jessica
just phone tapped you.
This is not funny.
Come on, it's a little funny. In fact, it's a lot funny.
Oh my God.
I totally nailed you. That was awesome.
I'm going to kill you.
The Elvis Duran phone tap.
Wow. I love a good phone tap where someone's threatening to kill someone. Perfect. Love it. Another one. Congratulations, you've done it again. Doreen is on line 6. Let's give Doreen $1,000. Does anyone have the $1,000? Who has the $1,000?
Scary does. Scary's got it.
Was it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it, I left
Would
it
you
home.
please give Doreen $1,000? She just won it with the free money phone tap.
Okay, I'm going to write you a check.
Yay, Maureen.
Yay,
There you go.
thank you.
Doreen, you got it. Oh, you're so excited. $1,000 free money phone tap. You just think of how lucky you are. Out of all the millions of people who were calling in, you were the one who's called on 100. You were the one that won $1,000. That's you. All you.
Right, I try every day, but I never get through.
Well, you did.
Yep.
You did. So now what do
Thank
we
you
do?
so much.
Once you get through, what's left to live for? Well, I'm sure there's plenty. $1,000 on the way, Doreen. Hold on one second. Thanks to our friends at Febreze Car. Another $1,000 free money phone tap coming up tomorrow. I promise. Danielle, of course, has her Danielle Report coming up next. What do you have coming up?
Ed Sheeran wrote a song with some third graders, so we'll talk about that. And Elizabeth
All right.
Taylor's son says, "Oh, I love that Taylor Swift song."
Okay. Hey, does your town have a restaurant in a gas station? Like it's just a standalone. I'm not talking about a Wawa or a Sheetz or one of those. Those are great. I'm talking about just like standalone mom and pop restaurant in a gas station. Yes, no,
Yes.
no.
Well, it's
you
not
do-
my town; it's my parents' town. But I love
Talk
it.
about it. Oh, that Indian restaurant you're talking about.
Yes, it was called. I believe it got changed to a food truck eventually, but like last year is when it happened. It was called Curry Leaves, and it was this Indian restaurant that was so good, attached to a gas station in downtown Tampa.
wow.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I know in Santa Fe there's a place called Horseman's Haven.
That sounds.
By the
fancy.
way, they have a green chili in there that's so spicy, all the frat boys would haze each other on their green chili.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, there's this Italian deli I'm reading about today in the Post in Staten Island, in a gas station, on Staten Island, in a gas station. The Shell station at the corner of Victory Boulevard and Seneca Avenue on Staten Island. It looks like any other gas station, but this father and son decided to turn it into an incredible Italian food deli. They make their own lasagnas. They make their own buffalo mozzarella. They make their own meatballs. Big meatballs. It's called Fresh to Go. And it's a lot different when you go to a gas station, and they usually have, the wiener rollers, and they have the pizzas that are kind of dehydrated under the ham lights and stuff. Look at this picture of this eggplant. The eggplant parm. Look at that. That's at a gas station.
Wow. That looks good.
That looks amazing.
I guess my point is this, and here's all their salads and their pastas and things. These are the places in your town. It may not be in a gas station, but it's that little place that's run by a family. You got to support these people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, look, we all love going to a chain restaurant here and there. I know Froggy especially, but when it comes to places like this deli in Staten Island, on Staten Island, I keep saying in, it's on. You got to support them. Think of the one that's in your town right now. The family's owned it, maybe new, or maybe it's been owned for generations. Go in and support them.
Yeah.
Scary's all excited. That's how KFC started back in the day in a Shell station
Did you
in
know?
Kentucky. Yes, we did.
1930. Colonel
Really?
Sanders.
Now look at KFC.
Yeah, he started right there in a gas station.
Wow.
Cooking chicken.
Cooking
Mind
chicken. Listen to Scary.
Mind blown. The chicken that we know today. That
Scary
patented
loves him some chicken.
in the pressurized pot, however he did it. My God.
And was he a colonel? Did we ever establish that?
He was a Kentucky colonel.
Oh, okay.
Well, as far as chicken goes, he's a colonel. He's a colonel in the war on bad chicken.
Okay, fair enough.
Chicken.
It's chicken.
I like chicken.
It's scary. You don't understand.
I was fascinated. I saw it in a documentary once. I'm like, this guy started this empire there in a gas
In a Shell station.
At a Shell station.
Mind blown. I mean, would you buy chicken from anything less than a colonel? If you get me some General Sanders chicken.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as fancy.
Yeah.
What about a sergeant or a captain?
Nate said he would never buy chicken from Private Sanders.
Or Seaman Sanders.
Wow.
Can you imagine that?
Oh
Seaman
my
Sanders.
God! No.
Never
Oh,
a
here
Seaman
we
Sanders.
see Seaman Sanders.
Sanders.
Present chicken. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, the point being is please support these mom and pop places, because if you don't, they will go away, and you'll go, oh my God, isn't that sad that they're gone? Wah, boo hoo. Well, it's because you didn't go there.
Mm-hmm.
There, I said. I'm screaming at people. I'll stop. Hey, what do we have on the list? What do you want to talk about? Gandhi, I didn't get your list today. I think I have one from the other day.
Oh, there's a new list today.
There's a new list?
Yeah.
Hold on, it's here somewhere.
Oh.
If you see, can you hand me Gandhi's list? Okay, I'll find it. What's number one on the list under your category?
Under my category.
Yes.
Okay, I was talking about how Danielle and I got to host the Marconi Awards, which was really cool, but The coolest part was getting to see our names and faces on a poster outside in Times Square. Like, how amazing is that?
That was
and
cool.
I saw that.
These little moments, they never get old to me. I love it. It feels so fun and like, wow, we actually did something, noteworthy. Even though I don't know if we did.
Yes, we did. Of course
It's
it
very
was
noteworthy. Absolutely.
Noteworthy.
It was cool. And then also, this is actually something you talked about the other day, but I don't know if you want to get into it now. Legacy families. Do you remember that?
Yes, we had this conversation. Go ahead, fill us in, because we may do this next.
You were just talking about like what must it be like to come from a family there that has a big legacy when you're not really part of that legacy. You're just sort of like an offshoot of it because you're into this Guinness documentary that you're watching right now, and that's
well,
what
it's not
made
documentary. Yeah, it's a what is it?
Docudrama.
Docudrama. I'm sorry. Okay.
Look at that. She just brought up legacy families. The woman named Mela Gandhi.
Oh, yep. There's that. Yeah. Hello.
Okay, look down to the Danielle section.
Wait, I did not put what I wanted my top one to be. I forgot to add it.
Oh, well, then do it live right here. What do you want to add to the Danielle section?
I'm pretty sure Nate made me sick today.
How?
Because
oh God, here she goes.
because and it wasn't personal, like from his being, but I have to take lactate pills like a lot of people do before I eat cheese, right? This is my new thing, whatever. So one of the lactate pills fell in the garbage can, okay? And I went into the garbage can. The only thing in the garbage can was a banana peel and the lactate pill. It looked like it was a clean bag. So I said, Nate, can I take this still? And he goes, yeah, it's fine. It's clean. So I eat the pill, take the pill, and then he says, well, just so you know, sometimes they don't change the bag. They just take the garbage out of the bag.
If the bag isn't soiled,
that's very true.
They sometimes just empty the bag.
So now, if I have like a stomach bug, I got to go to Froggy's party this weekend, and I'm throwing up. It's your fault.
I'm just letting you know.
What?
I would love to blame Nate for anything. You know that. That would be my favorite thing.
Yeah.
But you ate out of the trash.
But he told me it was okay. He said it was fine, and I listened to him.
Let's listen to Dr. Nate.
Okay.
What makes you the authority?
Nate said
I don't know.
Yeah, look at that.
Your bag might not have been soiled as bad as Scary's bag.
It
Oh
doesn't
my
look
God.
bad. It
I
actually
know, but
looks like
listen
a
to you,
clean bag.
Danielle, you're over there screeching and scorching earth because you took a pill out of a trash can, and now you're like,
first.
Also, seeing a banana peel in there, I wouldn't have done that.
That was my
because,
peel.
Yeah, but you don't know where the banana was. It could fall on the floor at any point. It could be, it's
the banana's
banana. Oh,
I
God.
had the banana in my bag. I had the
ask
banana.
Scotty B where he puts his bananas. Good God.
It's all right.
Yeah, Scotty and Nate.
Only organic ones. Only organic.
I'm not
ones. They're
worried
brown.
about the banana peel. More worried about
okay.
the trash.
I know, but how long was the peel in there?
Oh, not long because I just ate the banana, so I just tossed it in there.
Okay. Airborne diseases are falling in that trash can. Yes, Gandhi.
I have another complaint about Nate. If we're all going to complain about Nate.
Oh God! Well, let's line up. Let's all line up and slap him. You go first.
Okay, so yesterday I wanted to post this picture on Instagram, and I was like, I don't know if it's a little too skanky or what. So I asked Nate, and Nate was like, on a scale of skank, I give that about 2%. 2%. So that's not skanky, right? That's not bad. And then after I post it, he's like, well, if I didn't know you, I would be like skank. But since I know you, it's not skanky. And
Hold
then
on. Is it still up? Is it still up?
it is still up. Yeah, it's up. It's
Hold
on my
let me
page
pull
right now.
this. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And then when we started playing the game yesterday, he called me a skank.
Well, no.
He did.
Technically, yes.
You were one of the clues.
Technically, yes, because that was fresh in my mind. But you wanted to be skanky. You wanted more
Hold
skank.
on. I'm going through your stories.
No,
I
it's
see
not a
several-
story.
It's on the timeline, isn't it?
Yeah, timeline.
No.
It's the skank picture.
It's the
where
one
she
in the
looks like a
gold,
skank.
like a gold. Shut up, Nate.
On Instagram?
Yeah, on Instagram, there's a gold. There's like a gold dress
Okay. I don't see that.
or a gold
All
top
right.
and
Yeah.
Why do I have a different one?
Oh, wow.
See?
Skanky, right?
gosh.
That's the most
Wait a
skin
minute.
I've ever seen on Gandhi.
Wait, show it. Hold it up. Let me see it.
I
don't see it. It's not on my Instagram.
It is. It's the fourth picture down from on her regular.
Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
it's on her regular.
Would you
thing.
say? I would say there's a little bit of skank in there.
No, she
I'm
doesn't
saying
look
right now there is
skanky.
zero skank in there.
It's pretty hot. You gotta be honest.
Unless you were aiming for skank and you failed miserably. I don't see skank.
no,
The
I
one you
wasn't.
posted 12 hours ago?
Yeah.
That's 0% skank.
You're smiling. You're looking great. No, there's no
I
skank
just wrote,
there.
you look
guys.
amazing.
No
I didn't
skank.
say it was
Guys.
100% skank.
I'm mildly
That's not
turned on by
skank.
this.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a hair of
Oh,
skank
Okay,
in there.
I'll tell you what's skanky. Her talking to the camera like this with her boobs hanging out.
Yeah, that's skank. That's like
her lip-
50%
and
skank.
She obviously put some lip plumper on. She's like, oh, hello.
I did not. There's no lip plumper and no filter on that. That's just makeup and hair, gentlemen.
Are we all just going to skip over the fact that Scary said he was turned on by this?
I'm trying.
I'm
trying to ignore that.
This is a lot of skin. I love this.
Scary,
This is not
please,
skanky
Scary.
at all. It's sexy.
Thanks, Scary.
All right. Well, there's a thin line between the two.
I asked Danielle too. She said it wasn't skanky.
I didn't think.
All
I thought
right.
it looked good.
Okay, I don't think you're showing up on the skankometer at all.
Thank you.
And I think that outfit is beautiful.
Thanks.
It's gorgeous. I see beauty. I don't see hoe.
Thank you. I'm hiding the hoe.
All right. Nate, so you shouldn't be mad at Nate. Nate doesn't know what he's talking about. He just told Danielle to eat medicine out of a trash can.
Exactly. Why are we listening to you?
What was that? Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
The home you've worked so hard for is ready to work hard for you with a home equity loan from Rocket Mortgage. To learn how you can turn your home's equity into cash, visit rocketmortgage.com today.
Rocket Mortgage LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLS consumeraccess.org, number 3030.
What's wrong with you? Are you okay? Are you on drugs?
Oh my God, this is freaking crazy.
What? What's crazy about
I forgot some. What's this? Look at the colors, Mom.
You sure those were milk duds?
Hello, ladies.
I see what you're doing, Nate. It's plain and clear what you're doing to me. Because I have friends I do this too.
We got to do this sometimes with you.
I'm really good friends with the Conforto family. And if ever we want to meet them out for lunch at noon, we tell them to be there at 11:30.
I've done this to Danielle before.
Yep.
Exactly.
He does.
So Nate was telling me during the song there, we need to break by 8:20. And then he says, all right then, so you write it down, you need to break at 8:15. Wait, hold on. And then he just said, don't forget, break at 8:14.
You break at 8:01.
Well, now it's 8:13. So
it's a sliding scale of when we can break.
Bringing it back.
I just want to bring up something. I'm watching a House of Guinness on Netflix about the Guinness family. Of course, Guinness, we drink it.
Yeah.
It's very well done. The costuming, the staging, and the storyline behind this legacy family, the Guinness family. When you have a sip of Guinness, you don't stop and think, what's the history of what I'm drinking right now? It's a rich, vast, controversial history. As a matter of fact, the executive producer who put it all together is a member of the Guinness family. And so she decided to, good or bad, put their family stories out in drama form. And I think it's just really great. It's great. It's done well. So Gandhi and I were talking about legacy families, which she is a member of the Gandhi family, a legacy family. You're such a Nepo baby.
Such a Nepo baby. Look at me.
So you're no foreigner, you're no stranger to the legacy family concept. So talk about that for a second.
Yeah, I think it's probably different. I guess every legacy family is different. I mean, it is strange in some ways because he clearly has a very strong legacy and people sometimes expect that same thing from you. It's not quite the same here in the United States as the expectations are from people who are in India. And also, he died with no money. He gave away every single penny. So there was no transference of wealth or anything like that then also held me to a certain standard. But there are certainly people who say, you're in no way a Gandhi. You're not walking in his footsteps or doing anything like he was. And I say, how much are you doing like your great-great-grandfather? Please. Mm-hmm. He was a revolutionary. He already did that. The market is cornered there. What do you want me to do?
Then look at these other families. For instance, Jack Schlossberg, who is, I follow him. I find him very entertaining and very thought-provoking at times. He is the grandson of JFK, John F. Kennedy.
Wow. Okay.
John F. Kennedy Jr. was his uncle. It's just interesting to see how he is. When you have Kennedy family members, as you know, they're still peppered in society and in government, because it was a large, very influential family. Now he has his own take on what it's like to be a Kennedy, and I find his post very, very interesting, and I find him entertaining. He's out of his mind sometimes, but I think it's interesting to see a member of such a serious, important family kind of goof off and have fun,
Yeah, and I think, too, what's kind of weird about this is, we'll always say you're only as strong as your weakest team member. But when it comes to legacy families, everybody tries to hold every member of the family to the highest standard in that family. And if you're not like that person, then all of a sudden, it's huge.
You've talked about this. When you and your family do visit India, you go to Mumbai, right?
Mumbai. Yeah, we go all over, but yeah.
And you say that you are met with both happy and sad. You're met with welcoming and, well, wait a minute, you're such a Westerner, we don't like you anymore kind of thing, right?
Yeah, there's, so I think it's interesting about all this legacy stuff. I come from the branch of his oldest son, Harilal. And if you look up anything about Harilal, he was quite controversial in general. He converted to Islam. He was an alcoholic. Gandhi wrote letters condemning him because by a lot of standards, they say he wasn't a good guy. And that was his oldest son. And, he says that it was said, because he's no longer alive, that it was such a struggle growing up under him because of exactly what we're talking about, the pressure to perform, and that, Gandhiji wasn't a great father to him. So yes, we are met with a lot of, and it's much more social media now, people yapping than actually saying it to our faces. But people saying, how dare you, you're an embarrassment. Don't come here. We don't want you to represent. You don't do any of the things that you're supposed to be doing. That kind of stuff.
Wow. Well, so Nate has an argument how it can actually work in reverse.
Okay.
Yeah. The flip side of this coin is, okay, so you have a legacy that you're trying to live up to.
Oh, okay.
Quote unquote. Yeah. Then there's also people that have people in their past that were extremely negative. So you have an automatic negative perception of the person in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
So there was, I worked with somebody, and her boyfriend, we found out, was his uncle was the Night Stalker, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, all of a sudden, you see this guy that she's dating who is obviously not a serial murderer. But you look at him differently because his uncle is the Night Stalker.
Yeah. My mom did that to me with somebody I dated.
Yeah, because something they did.
Yes.
Look at all of the Hitler family. They all changed their last name because they
Same
don't.
with the Dahmers.
Yeah, the Dahmers.
The Dahmer. Yeah, I didn't go to school with little Bobby Hitler. There's no Hitlers in there.
Exactly.
But yeah, so Danielle was dating a guy who's from a family whose father did something. He was a murderer, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, he was accused of murder, and I was dating the son, and blah, blah, blah. And so my mom basically came out and said, hey, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, Danielle. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
A family of murderers.
That is not fair. That's not fair.
I said, Ma, he's nothing like that. He's such a nice guy. And honestly, I go, his dad's always been nothing but nice to me. I said, I don't know, because he wasn't convicted at the time. He had the monitor on his leg. I honestly don't even know if he ever was convicted. Anyway, but my mom was not thrilled. And then she was really pissed when the court case wound up on the cover of the Daily News, and there he is, the dad, and my mom's like, Danielle, I mean, really.
Well, so I can see how that flip of the coin would be very unfair to a convicted murderer or, their legacy family.
Yeah, his poor kid. I felt bad for him.
I know.
He was
Apple
nice.
doesn't. I know, but it's always the nice ones that murder you.
And then what about the athletes too? The Manning family, like Peyton and Eli,
okay.
and then you have Arch Manning come into college, and everybody's putting all this pressure on him. This is the guy to watch, and he's kind of crap in the bed.
A little bit.
Yep.
But I mean, that is a mountain of pressure on him because of the Manning legacy. You know, his dad and his uncle, I guess, is what it is.
I think he's the son of the third Manning brother, right?
The one that wasn't in the NFL.
Yeah.
Okay. There's so many Mannings.
Yeah.
So if you are a member of the Manning family, we want to hear from you in particular. No, if you are a member of a legacy family, I think we want to maybe go a little further with this in a later conversation. Feel free to text us now at 800-242-0100. You know what? Speaking of families, oh my God, do we have the mom? We have Maria and Nicole on the way?
Yes, they're next.
Nate. You sound like Scary talking about chicken.
Exciting! It's chicken. I love chicken.
Fried chicken.
Mother Knows Death, one of our favorite podcasts on the Elvis Duran Podcast Network. Mom, Nicole, and Maria, her daughter, they do a bang-up job, and they talk about stuff that's so interesting. And even after this conversation's done with us in a few minutes, roll over, and maybe next week they'll be on your podcast, Sauce on the Side, right, Gandhi?
Yeah, we're doing a crossover episode, so we're going to post it on both of ours. So I'll be on theirs, and they'll be on mine, and that's going to happen on Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Into the 3 things we need to know. Gandhi, it's all you. What's up? What's up?
Oh, there's a lot going on. We know the government shutdown continues to roll on. We are now in day 23 of it. It continues with no clear path forward as it stands right now. The Senate on Wednesday failed once again to advance a House-approved measure that would have ended the shutdown. 3 Democrats voted with Republicans as the attempt was shot down for the 12th time. Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson continues to blame Democrats for the nation's second longest shutdown ever, saying they're making history for all the wrong reasons. We talked about this earlier, but the very popular T app has been pulled from the App Store on Apple. If you don't know what the T app is, it's still there, but you just can't get it on the Apple platform anymore. It was a dating app where people basically went and spilled all the tea about people that they had dated because they're trying to warn people about not dating someone that was bad. Then came an app called Tea on Her, which was for women. If you wanted to. Go ahead. Tea on Her.
But one of our friends used the T app, and it actually was very helpful to them.
100%. She said she found out that this person had a whole hidden past that he was running from, and thank God she was able to figure it out that way.
Yeah.
But either way, they're being pulled because Apple says that they violated their terms and policies, and a lot of people's data and information was getting leaked. And finally, we've heard a lot about AI helping people pick lottery numbers. Apparently, they are helping, and now new apps are coming around that'll say, hey, we're going to help you guys analyze who's won in the past, how they've won, and help your odds increase. They are saying none of these guarantee a win, of course, but because 2 people have won very recently and won a lot, these new apps are now appearing to help you out with your lottery picks. And those are your 3 things.
Hey, I'm Scotty B.
And I'm Andrew.
And we have a podcast called Serial Killers.
Have you ever been in the cereal aisle and said to yourself, there's so many cereals?
It can be overwhelming. So on Serial Killers, we'll try them before you buy them.
Listen to new episodes of Serial Killers every Monday
on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts. Serial Killers with a C. Crunch!
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
On 9/11, we vowed to never forget. Help America keep that promise by donating $11 a month to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation at T2T.org. That's T2T.org.
Live from the Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Oh, thank God. Nicole and Maria, they finally made it.
Yay! I love them.
Nicole and Jimmy, and of course, Maria Q. Kane. Mom and daughter, of course, the stars of our Mother Knows Death podcast on the Elvis Duran Podcast Network. May I just give you a little business, by the way? In all of our podcasts on our network, you guys are one of the best. You guys are doing so well. You're killing it.
Thank you.
Speaking of killing it,
Who?
Your weekly podcast, of course, focuses on pathology, forensics, death. And you don't do it in an overly clinical way. You guys talk about all these incredible fun subjects in a way we understand what you're saying, and I appreciate that.
Thanks. I feel like when I was in college, I had a really hard time understanding all of these fancy medical words, so I had to dumb it down for myself. I'm a high school dropout.
Well,
so, I had to bring it down to my level, but then I feel like that helps me explain it to people better.
But both of you are, I feel stupid after a moment or two with you both, because you both are so educated, especially, hyper-focusing on pathology. And it's just, don't you feel like you learn something every time you hang out with them?
Without a doubt. I mean, even if you just follow them on Instagram or follow Mother Knows Death and Mrs. Njemi on Instagram, you learn so much about like mystery diagnoses and all kinds of other things.
Well, Gandhi, you brought them to us first.
Yeah.
You had them on your podcast. What was it that was so interesting to you about them that made us go, oh my God,
So,
we were going to steal them from you?
I love women in science, number one. So
Okay.
that is always exciting to me. But the stories that they have, especially Nicole, about her time doing, pathology assistant research and pulling things apart. And when she said everything that gets taken out of a body comes to her and then she gets to analyze it and kind of figure out what happened here or what's going on with it, I was riveted, especially when you find out some of the things that come out of a body.
So you would go in with all the pathology team, and after someone passes away, you go inside and try to figure out why they died.
There's two different divisions of our job, which is one is surgical pathology. So any single thing that ever gets taken out of a person's body goes to our lab. So that could be something as simple as teeth or a quarter a kid swallowed. Also really weird stuff people put in their bodies.
A lot of guys tripping and falling in the shower.
Yeah.
landing on
Lots of
things.
guys landing on things.
What's the weirdest thing like that's ever come to you?
I'm sure I've said this before. It's the half-eaten pear.
I don't remember what.
There's a story behind it. Tell them
remember
the
this.
half-eaten pear
Oh
story.
yeah, some woman put a pear in her husband's rectum and started eating it, and it got sucked up.
Okay.
They say never put things in there that isn't connected or like
It should
tied
have
to
a
something.
broad base, like a ball and chain.
Yeah, like a tether ball.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, but it was eaten and then it.
What? Yeah,
whoa,
I
bring
got a
that
visual.
back.
I got a visual.
You stole my pear.
But what's cool though is like, she was talking about teeth, but also a bullet. You will take that and analyze that, right? Or a breast implant.
Oh yeah, we got
anything.
So I have gotten a bullet before. We don't commonly get them because they should go right to the medical examiner's office with the body. But yeah, I mean breast implants that fail, penis implants that fail.
Wow.
Things like, and obviously we get other things like breasts, entire breast if a person has breast cancer, or colon if a person has colon cancer.
Oh, so when I had my breast reduced, they said that they sent mine out to get checked.
Yeah.
And that's how I found out I was higher risk for breast cancer because everything gets checked and they send it out when they take it out of your body.
Yeah, so it would come to me and we would weigh it, especially in reduction cases. Sometimes the weight of it has to do if insurance will pay for it or not, if it's cosmetic or if it's actually causing you medical problems. And we cut it up and we look for tumors, and we have found incidental cancers in those.
Wow.
Yeah.
My thought is this: if I go into my doctor every year for my physical, they scan, they poke and prod, and that's about as far as they get. Blood, of course, blood that helps. What is wrong with the thought here? I just want to go in as a somewhat healthy, functioning guy. I want you to put me on the table and just start digging around in there and try to find something wrong with me. Is that
An autopsy?
I want to be.
You want a surgery?
I want to be. I want to.
As like being alive, you want
I want
this
to be a
done?
living autopsy.
All right, so this is what I would
Talk to
recommend
me.
to you. They have these full body CT and MRIs you can get, as it doesn't have to be ordered by your doctor. You can go and pay to get that done. That's as close as you're getting. No doctor's going to cut you open and just peek around and make sure everything's okay.
Why not? What's your problem?
What could possibly go wrong?
Anytime you open the abdomen or the chest, you can cause scarring and adhesions, which is how Lisa Marie Presley died, actually.
Oh, what?
Lisa Marie Presley died because of scarring.
Yeah, from surgical adhesions.
Wow. Hey, let's talk about that for a second.
Yes.
Okay, so Nicole's writing a book about celebrity deaths. This is going to be fascinating because, we're fascinated with celebrity anyway.
Yeah.
But when they pass away, sometimes we don't get the whole story.
Yeah, and it's oftentimes wrong. So I've been writing about celebrity death actually for the past 5 years. So I have a collection of almost 100 of them already. And yeah, I mean, it's really interesting. So I started writing the book, and I've only done 9 so far because I have till next year to write it. So I've been just doing it every couple days. And but I'm doing everyone from really interesting ones like Gene Hackman that just died, and higher profile cases like Lisa Marie, but also older ones like Gilda Radner and Al Capone died from syphilis. It's just so interesting.
Wait, back up.
Wow.
I know Al Capone I can see, but Gilda Radner died from syphilis?
No. She had ovarian cancer. I'm just
I thought
sorry.
she had cancer.
Yeah.
She had ovarian cancer.
What about Amy Winehouse? Will she be in there?
Amy Winehouse will be in there, yeah. I wrote about her a couple years ago because she died from effects of the alcoholism. So it's going to be really awesome, really. It's comprehensive. It's not a lot of reading because I'm not a huge reader like that. You could read one and be done and go back to it and start off. It's not a continuous book.
Like a fun little anthology.
Yeah, it's just like Cliff Notes.
One of the things that she said that I thought was so fascinating, I think about it all the time whenever we hear a cause of death now, is that cardiac arrest as a cause of death is kind of a cop-out. Because everyone's going to die when their heart stops, of course. But what caused the heart to stop is more interesting, and what they kind of try to analyze there.
Talk about that.
Michael Jackson was the most, that's what they were saying, he died of cardiac arrest. But cardiac arrest just means your heart stops. So, like, that's how everybody dies, right?
Right.
But, yeah, so they just did it with Jane Goodall. They just came out and said her cause of death was cardiac arrest. I just saw it. Mm-hmm. And she died from complications of old age, which
Well, that was your favorite too, right? Because that's how they said the queen died.
The queen died. Old age.
Yeah, old age just doesn't answer. That doesn't answer my question. Like the body just gives out. What is it? Okay, what's the scientific term for the body just gives up?
And there's things that happen as you age, like your blood vessels become weaker and you can get calcifications and things like that, which can lead to stroke and coronary artery disease and things like that. But that would be what you put on the death certificate. That's what would be the cause of death, not old age.
Old age.
I love it. I use it in my lecture as an example of her actual death certificate. It says old age on it.
That's wild.
Yeah,
That's what
it
I wanted
is
to say on
wild.
mine too.
Old age.
And
Check
we,
out old.
you know, in the hospital and stuff, we always have doctors that put cardiac arrest, and then we have to go up to them and say, this is not a cause of death. Like, change it. Figure out what happened and be more specific. So
It's funny though, because we had an episode coming out this week. Actually, we had another expert, Joseph Scott Morgan, on our show, and the two of them are geeking out about causes of death. And we were talking about a story where a woman unfortunately was kicked in the chest by a student and died. And I said, as a layperson, I'm accepting at face value that she just got kicked and died. And they're talking about all this, you know, her heart could have stopped, she could have had a clog, all this other stuff. And I'm just mind blown by their
But you
conversation.
don't write kicked and died on the on the death certificate.
some doctors might be surprised.
On my death certificate, I wanted to just say, just gave up. He just gave up. I give up.
He was done.
Kaboom. By the way, you're listening to Mother Knows Death with Nicole and her daughter Maria, stars from our podcast every week. The pathology, forensics, death, and fun stuff that goes along with it.
I'm fascinated.
In your book, though, your anatomy book,
Yes.
what have you discovered in your travels as far as pathology about the brain? Like, what has fascinated you?
Well, most people don't realize this, but there's specific there's specific brain surgeons. Well, there's specific pathologists that just do brain and spinal cord or the nervous system. And so when we take out a brain and look at it at autopsy, we're looking for something that's blatantly obvious, like they had a stroke, an aneurysm, there's a tumor or something like that. But the very specific neurological things that could happen to people, we take that brain and we save it aside, and a special neuropathologist will dissect it days later and look at it and come up with a diagnosis if it's something like more specific, like MS or ALS or something like that.
Yeah.
So are you saying you didn't go to class on brain day? So you have to call in the brain day people?
Exactly. Like, it's a whole other field of medicine, essentially. It's just, and it's very hard to tell when they slice the brain. They'll just look at it and say, oh, this minute little thing is this and this. Wow. I mean, you can't see things grossly with your naked eye, like schizophrenia or something like that, but you could see Alzheimer's, you could see CTE, the chronic traumatic encephalopathy, is the one that you associate with football players, you know, hitting their head in multiple concussions. So you could see that. But that's their specialty, and most regular doctors don't want to deal with the brain because it's like a whole other beast.
Wow.
I bet.
Well, one of the things I learned from her about the brain, and our dentist, Elvis, he listened to the podcast and was so happy she brought it up, was how very closely your mouth is connected to your brain. And if you do not take care of your mouth, what can happen to your brain?
Maybe that's my problem.
I'm positive.
I'm going today. I'll have him do me right. Check that out.
Well, I mean, essentially a cavity can kill you, right?
Yeah, it really can.
Talk about how that can kill you.
I actually had a really crazy case of a young girl in her early 20s that had a wisdom tooth pulled out, and then she just got a terrible infection, and we got her whole entire jaw resected that they sent down to the lab because she had osteomyelitis, which is an infection in the bone, and they had to remove her entire jaw because of it.
What's up, Scary?
You know, I'm fascinated with the liver because I know that it's associated with drinking and stuff. Could you tell right away when you see a liver, like, oh, that person drank a lot over their lifetime? And what does that look like?
So first, when you drink a lot, your liver starts to get replaced by fat, and it actually gets bigger than it normally should get. And it's really cool because sometimes when you open the body, the liver's so big that you could see the impressions from the ribs because it's pushing up against the ribs. It's really, I mean, it's not cool for them obviously, but it's cool scientifically. And then once it has it, so fatty liver is considered to be reversible. So if you ever get diagnosed with that, if you stop drinking, it could go back to normal. But once it starts scarring up, it gets cirrhosis. and then it starts to shrink and it looks very nodular, and it's very striking. You can tell the difference, and it becomes smaller, and you also get associated things with that. You can get hemorrhoids, and if there's any kind of a blockage of the portal system, which is part of the circulatory system that goes through the liver, it can make blood back up into the anus with hemorrhoids, and it could also do it in the esophagus. You could get swelling in the legs. You could get your spleen could get really big. So there's kind of a pattern you see with it as well.
So, as you know, mother and daughter doing a podcast together. How much fun do you have when you sit in front of those microphones? Both of you, talk to me about a topic or two you've had recently on the podcast where you just go on and on because you're so excited about where you're going.
Oh, yeah, we have fun. You know, we have some stories where we end up going on tangents where we start talking about personal stuff. We really love making fun of my grandparents. They're such easy targets, and our listeners love hearing the stories, so those are always fun. Yesterday, though, I went on especially a tangent about Kevin Federline's book for probably way too long, and everybody didn't want to hear about it, but I get passionate about things, and I feel bad for Brittany, so...
Good.
Yeah.
Everyone has an opinion on that.
For that.
And I have a different opinion.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was I was just like, nah. So yeah, I just look at it like he bailed her out, and some of the stuff that was in that book, if it's true, is like if that was a person that was living in your neighborhood, you'd be like, that person's a scumbag and shouldn't have their kids, right? Like
this is the mother of his children.
Thank you.
And she already has issues that he has said she needs help with. So putting this out there is not helping the woman. And what are the kids thinking? How can you do that to your children?
I agree. I think he's exploiting a mentally unwell person.
Thank you.
And it doesn't matter if the kids are 5 or 45. I just think there's a point where you don't keep talking about it. But
she said she wanted them dead.
How do we know she said
she's
that?
She's not there. You know?
How do we know
Look,
she
it's
said
devolving
that?
into hell. Here we go.
I'm gonna get in a fight
He said,
again.
she said.
Are there any celebrities that you look at, or people in general that you look at, and you can tell before you cut into them, before anything comes out, that person has something going on? They're a little sick, and you know what it is.
Oh yeah.
Anyone in this
There's
room?
lots of different things.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah, and sometimes I see certain things. Like one thing is clubbing of the fingertips, right? So it's very unusual, and I could pick it out on a person if their fingertips. It's a certain way that their fingernails look on the tips of their fingers, and you can look at a person and just say, okay, they might have some kind of lung pathology or heart pathology going on.
Like
it is
what?
something.
Talk about look at my
Let me look
Don't
at
look at that
yours.
one. A nail went through that fingernail, so
Yeah.
ignore that one.
No, yours look fine.
So-
They look very specific. I don't
Okay.
think anyone here. If you had them, I would be like, yo, go.
She'll
get
have
that
no
checked
problem
out.
telling you either.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You save your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will tell somebody if I see something that I think is alarming, and she yells at me because I'll just say something to somebody at the mall. Like,
Yeah, you look sick.
I
But
told,
you
I
never
told
know
a
who
stranger.
you're saving.
I told a stranger. You'll just go, hey, by the way.
I do. I see people all the time, and especially with when I was writing the book, I see such rare pathologies sometimes that I'm like, oh God, I really just. I'm not trying to be rude. Like I want them to tell their story, and I feel like I do that because a lot of times people look really unusual, and people are not nice to them, and they stare at them, and they're curious. But people are just curious, and they just want to know. And I think the more you just talk about all these different conditions that people could have, and just it's normal, they won't feel so isolated, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
Do you have any podcast topics coming up that you are just excited to push play on and let the world hear?
Yes, we are interviewing the prosecutor from the Golden State Killer case, and that is one of my favorite true crime cases.
Talk about it.
So these crimes took place in California back in the 70s. For a very long time, they believed it was 3 different perpetrators. So one was just a man burglarizing houses, the second was somebody committing sexual assault, and the third was a murderer. And through all these years, they were able to tie them to one person, really through the help of Patton Oswalt's former wife, Michelle McNamara.
Wow.
So she really helped reopen that case and get some traction behind it, and she unfortunately passed away before they found the killer. But just in 2018, I believe, they were able to take DNA from a rape kit, and they found the man, and he was in his 70s, living with his daughter, and they arrested him. So that was kind of a groundbreaking case for forensics, using DNA in that type of way, and we are very fortunate to have the prosecutor coming on our show.
Wow.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
So next time Nate's out murdering someone, give him a little tip. What what are they leaving behind? Maybe not your specialty, but I'm sure maybe you've seen as far as evidence on a body. Like, what are we leaving behind that's going to get us thrown in prison?
Hair is number one, and then in the Idaho murders case, he left behind a fingerprint on the knife's sheath. They were able to extract DNA from that. What else are people leaving behind? People think they're just such good criminals, and you would think they would get better over time with all the access to internet and these stories we have, but they're just getting worse.
Sloppy work, Nate.
Sorry, I'll do better next time.
Sorely, any DNA left behind. Bad idea.
Who else? Oh, we have. So, do you remember Gabby Petito case?
Of course, yeah.
So, I'm interviewing her stepfather this week.
Oh, wow.
And that will be on next week. We're doing that. Yeah. So, we're going to really just talk about that case and just all of the trauma their family has been through. A lot of it I haven't heard really on the news or that perspective. So, I'm looking forward to that.
The podcast, of course, Mother Knows Death. Of course, mom and daughter. It makes sense to me. You guys are always so interesting when you come see us. Thank you so much.
Talk to them all day.
Thank you.
I know.
Thank
We're good. Nicole and Maria, thank you so much for coming in today. The podcast, of course, Mother Knows Death. A part of the Elvis Duran Podcast Network and doing brilliantly, by the way.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you for having us. Thanks for having us.
Hi, this is Ariana Grande. I'm Dua Lipa.
Hi, this is Harry Styles.
You're listening to Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. Duran and the Morning Show.
By the way, wasn't that awesome hanging out with Nicole and Maria from the Mother Knows Death podcast? I could talk with them and actually just listen to them for hours on end.
Yeah. For sure.
My wish has come true thanks to Sauce on the Side, Gandhi's podcast. You actually have them coming up on your podcast. When are you having a long conversation with them there?
My podcast drops on Wednesdays, so it will be on Wednesday. You'll hear them.
Okay, so a week from yesterday.
Yes.
I can't wait. They were awesome. And they can get icky. I mean, in a great, interesting way.
Yeah, in a good way.
And I was kind of hoping we could have taken them further down the icky road, but we didn't. But I bet you do on your podcast.
Absolutely. We go down all the roads that we, kind of stay away from a little bit here because the icky can be very icky. They're very descriptive.
They're great. And by the way, the podcast is more than just icky stuff that they see, in a mortuary or whatever. They talk about a lot of great stuff. And keep in mind, the dynamic of mother-daughter is there, too. And you sometimes forget that because I think Nicole was very young when she had Maria, so they seem to be very close in age, right?
Yeah, I think she was 16.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're so wonderful. I love them.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think? Nate, did you listen to the interview? Well, you were here.
I think they're fascinating. And I actually wanted to ask, the next time they're in, I want to ask, so I have a cow valve in my heart. Does that, when they do like an autopsy on somebody that had like an animal part implanted in them, I wonder if they're like required to remove that or if it looks different than the rest of the person? Just an interesting question.
Can they just write on it with a Sharpie, this is a cow valve?
Seriously.
Or cow valve arrow.
A post-it note on there. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious.
I bet another thing we could talk to them about is maybe more surgeons. I don't know. The things they leave behind in people's bodies after they sew them back up.
Yeah. A lot of sponges, I hear.
They left some instrument in my mom when she was alive.
What?
And it actually caused some problems. They left something in there. They had to go back and take it out.
Oh.
And, you had one job. You left a drill bit in my mom. I don't know what it was, but it did cause problems down the road. The things that we don't hear out of embarrassment or maybe lawsuits, they're never going to tell us.
And I am always fascinated because she works in pathology and, they're analyzing anything you take out of a body. Always interested in the things that they remove that are suspicious in certain cavities. Yeah. And how people told them that they got there.
Isn't it funny how
they fell on it?
Yeah, it's always they fell on it.
Yeah. Every time we have Nicole and Maria in, Danielle lights up when we talk about things that end up in people's anuses.
I don't know why. I find it fascinating because I guess it's not so because you can have a baby and you're 10 centimeters dilated and a baby comes out of that part, but that part's made for that. The other parts are not made for you putting these big things in there.
Some would disagree, Danielle.
I can't believe it. I'm like, what?
All right. I'm so glad that we're segueing from this conversation into food news.
Yay! Some people put food up there.
Thank you, Danielle.
You're welcome.
Oh my God! That's why I love McRib season. It's my favorite.
Oh my God.
Where'd the pickle go? The pickle's missing. All right, it's Food News Thursday, our favorite day of the week because it's the day before Friday, and it's food news from Froggy. As we roll into Halloween season, I'm sure that's a part of the lean today. Go ahead, it's all you.
It is. Did you know what the busiest day of the year is at Starbucks?
Halloween?
It is not. It is Red Cup Day. Red Cup Day at Starbucks is the day when they give you the free red cups for the holiday season. This year, they've announced it will be November 13th. That will be Red Cup Day. You get your free collectible, reusable red holiday cup. You can use it all holiday season long. Starbucks also adding 6 new drinks to their holiday menu this year. So get ready. The holidays, I know it seems early to be talking about the holidays, but they are right around the corner. But Halloween for now, McDonald's. Their iconic Boo Buckets, they are back in McDonald's. There are 15 different designs this year. Yeah, so if you go get a Happy Meal at McDonald's, it comes in a little Boo Bucket. You can use it if you go trick-or-treating. So you got a little bit of time to get that done, but they are available at McDonald's right now. Chipotle fans, the event you've been waiting for, it is happening in just over a week. The restaurant chain is bringing back their Burrito celebration on Halloween again this year.
I feel like I'm in Mexico ordering a burrito.
On October 31st, from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to close, rewards members at Chipotle, you can show up in costume and get a free $6 burrito. There's also a burrito contest going on as well. So maybe if you dress up really good.
Hold on, a burrito contest. How do you enter the burrito contest?
I think it's going to go off your costume that you wear going into the Chipotle. But yeah, so I'm sure Diamond will participate. The burrito winners could score an exclusive VIP gift card worth over $500 in free Chipotle food. Oh, you also have to post on TikTok. Hashtag burrito costume contest. That's how they're going to get a winner.
All right, I'm in.
Take a picture. Did you know that Drake's birthday is tomorrow? He'll be 39 years old. In honor, Dave's Hot Chicken, giving away free chicken sandwiches all day today at all of their locations. It's at a Dave Hot Chicken near you. October 23rd is free day before Drake's birthday, Hot Chicken Day.
What a weird name for a day.
Hot Chicken Day?
Free day before Drake's birthday, Chicken Day.
Ask for it, my name, Gandhi.
Can we fit that on the marquee out front? I don't know.
At Dave's Hot Chicken. So Halloween is 1 week from tomorrow. So I'm going to give you a countdown today. This is the best Halloween treats. And then next week, I'm going to save you and tell you the worst Halloween candy you can give out.
Oh, don't you say candy corn.
Oh,
you know I love candy corn, Danielle. I'm with you. Okay. So this year, coming in number 5 on the best treats to give out so people will not egg your house after Halloween. Number 5, Snickers.
Yeah, okay. All right.
It's my favorite.
Absolutely.
And if you give out the full-size bars, you're a little more popular than the fun size. But we'll take what we get. Number 4, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Yep. Love it.
Number 3, whether it's plain, peanut butter, peanut, whatever it is, M&M's at number 3.
All right. A classic.
Number 2, they say Sour Patch Kids are number 2.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
And number 1 for the 10th year in a row, you have to say it correctly, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
There you go. Finally. Do you agree? Finally, a countdown from Froggy we all agree on. That was nice.
Yes.
Of course,
and Nate, how do you
doesn't
say it, Nate? How do you say
he
it?
doesn't agree. Yeah, he calls it Reese's.
Reese's.
It doesn't rhyme with what, Elvis?
Feces.
No, it's a guy named Reese. They're Reese's.
Reese's. You're not alone. A lot of people do it. Say it that way. And thank you, Froggy.
Thank you.
Food News.
The home you've worked so hard for is ready to work hard for you with a home equity loan from Rocket Mortgage. To learn how you can turn your home's equity into cash, visit rocketmortgage.com today.
Rocket Mortgage LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLS ConsumerAccess.org, number 3030.
Red rum. Red rum.
Cocktail.
Happy Halloween from Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Red rum. You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing The Shining tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That's still, in my opinion, one of the scariest movies ever. And I know this is what it is.
Yeah.
It's just like that scary hotel.
Yeah.
Good God. Do you have a favorite scary movie that no one else thinks is scary, but you do because of psychological reasons, probably? I don't know.
Yeah, Wizard of Oz.
What?
Really? No, what is it about the Wizard of Oz that scares you?
It's just got a witch in it. I don't like it. You guys know I am the biggest wuss when it comes to scary things.
Such
and
a wuss.
That's okay.
What about when those monkeys are flying around? Does that
I
scare
don't
you a
like
little
that
bit?
either. I don't like that either.
That part was kind of scary and wicked. I could see it. I could see it scaring children.
Yes. What about you, Gandhi? Do you have any movies that scare you but no one else really? Or
No, I have movies that scare me, but I think they have to scare other people. Hereditary was one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen, and I still sometimes close my eyes and I see her scamper across the ceiling. Oh, terrible.
Hey, what was the film we were talking about yesterday? They're saying is the most scariest movie that people walk out of every single time or have to turn it off.
Oh, yeah, it was a woman's name.
Victoria or something like that.
Yeah,
I'll look it up. I want to see that because I need a reason to be frightened in my life because this world we're living in really just isn't frightening enough.
Oh, not at all.
Let's go into sound. Let's go into the sound room with Garrett. Garrett, what do you have going on?
All right, let's go to Miss Grand International in Bangkok. That happened last weekend, and a little awkward moment. So Miss Panama thought she was moving into the top 20, but everybody else heard Miss Paraguay, and this is what it sounded like.
Next in the top 20 is Miss Grand Paraguay. Congratulations to I beg your pardon. I announced Miss Grand Paraguay.
He did say that.
There is a lot of noise in this hall, packed filled with fans from all over the world.
He clearly said Paraguay.
Yeah, but Miss Panama heard differently in her head, so she stepped forward.
In that room, you don't hear it here on that audio through this microphone because this microphone is connected directly to your ears. In that she didn't hear it on stage. She thought it was Panama, and she walked up, and then she had to moonwalk back to her place wearing her evening gown. Yes, it was sad.
That's so embarrassing.
All right, but hold on. Let's hear it for how masterfully he handled that situation. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of excitement and noise here in the hall. People from around the world are here tonight. I'm like, okay, we got audio problems. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So last night on Fallon, he put a montage together of all the news anchors doing the 6-7 trend on their newscast, and I think this is the end of this trend.
You know all the kids are doing the 6-7?
6-7.
6-7. 6-7.
6-7.
6-7. 6-7. 6-7.
I still don't understand.
6-7. 6-7. 6-7.
Yeah,
and it's over.
People still don't understand.
Yeah.
People still don't understand what they're talking about.
All right, so the new Avatar movie is coming out very soon, and Miley's going to be on the soundtrack, and she just gave us a tease of the song that's going to be a part of the movie called Dream as One, and it sounds like this.
Even through the ashes in the sky, baby, when we dream as one.
There we go. Demi Lovato over at BBC Radio 1, and she said that she loved Lady Gaga's concert so much over the summer, and she actually decided to cover some Lady Gaga songs when she was doing that interview, and did Disease, and this is what it sounds like.
Lay you down like 1, 2, 3. Eyes roll back in ecstasy. I could smell your sickness. I could cure your disease.
You know what? Demi Lovato still has that voice.
Oh, yeah.
She just slices right through.
All right, and then I want to introduce you to someone you might have seen on your TikTok feed, Sophia James. So she decided to test out the TikTok algorithm. She put out she has a song, and she decided to put out 7 videos of the same song and seeing which video would get the most views. So by chance, you might get you're in group 7, and in the background of this video is her song called So Under. So you'll hear this song, but just know that she's messing with the TikTok algorithm, and it kind of is working. So
I'm on the record, but you put me on the B-side. I want forever, but you only want the meantime. I get the feeling that you don't even care. It's so unfair. It's so unfair.
So this video got millions of views, but she put out the same video 7 different times, and it just so happened that the 7th video got the most traction out of the videos, so everybody's in quote-unquote group 7.
Oh.
7 videos. That's a lot of work.
Well, it literally is the same video, but she just posted it 7 different times to mess with the algorithm.
Okay, I'm totally misunderstanding everything. Well, you know what? If she wasn't so lazy, she'd do 7 different videos. Just saying.
Yeah. So if you see Group 7, that is why you are in Group 7. Just because
Okay,
the
now I
algorithm.
get it. Oh, an algorithm conversation. That's why I'm totally lost. I love you, Garrett. Thank you. Hey, so is it Veronica Gandhi? Is that the name of the film we're talking about?
Yeah, 2017 Netflix film that people say they can't finish watching. Apparently, it's a Spanish language film, but it's terrifying.
So I can put on I can put on the subtitles.
Yeah, and I guess it'll still scare the crap out of you.
How do you scream in Spanish?
It's like when you laugh in Spanish, it's J-A-J-A-J-A.
Hey, so we're just talking about Demi Lovato. I don't know. You know, that voice of hers, it always hits that note.
Yeah.
She money notes it every single song. Oh, remember this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hana brain. Is it okay if I play this for you?
Hells yeah.
Aw, Demi Lovato, come see us. We miss you.
The day I first met you, you told me you never fall in love.
Aw, Demi Lovato, love you. Mean it. Stay the same, you'll go far. Hey, I don't know. We used to write that in each other's yearbooks at school.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lilas.
Lila's. Love you like
Love
a
you like a sister.
Oh,
So stupid. Around the room. Let's go. Why are you laughing, Scary?
We used to write dated till Bear Mountains get dressed.
What?
What?
Those in the yearbook. We used to write these. No, we used to have these stupid, funny sayings, and that was
what
one
does
of them.
that mean? Dated
What does
till
that mean?
Bear
I don't know.
Mountains?
I don't know. That was just one of those.
Say it again. Say it again. What?
It's like dated till Bear Mountain gets dressed. It's like what 6'7" is now. It's like it was stupid. It was frivolous. It meant nothing. But we used to write that in each other's yearbooks.
I'm sure someone that went to Morrow remembers
We
that
used
one.
to go scoped. Meant nothing.
Okay, all right.
Nobody
Okay,
knows.
what else? Give us a list alphabetically of all the words you used to use.
No. Well, that's my around the room. It's about 6'7".
Oh, then we'll start with you, Scary.
Yeah, my sister has a great way. My sister's a teacher, by the way, and she has a great way of making 6'7" go away. Having every adult, parent, teacher, educator use it nonstop. Because what do kids hate the most? When adults start adapting to their lingo, and if you start going 6'7", and people do it enough, the kids are going to be like, that's not cool anymore, and then they won't do it again, and then it'll go away. I think it's a brilliant move.
Okay. You
I
start.
refuse to sacrifice myself for this.
We
Right.
should all just bring it into the. Everyone needs to say it, and then the kids will jump off it because it ain't cool anymore.
Exactly. All right. I'm going to start 6'7"ing all over the place.
6'7".
You do
And
that.
I'm here. Hey, you're ruining our language, boomer. Okay, thanks. Gandhi, what's up with you today?
Oh, so we were talking about my podcast earlier. Next week it's going to be Mother Knows Death. But this week it was Nico Ballesteros. And you might not know that name off the top of your head. But he followed Kanye West around with a camera for 6 years of his life.
That's right.
Yeah, he turned 18, didn't go to college, gave up everything, didn't even get paid, and followed him around. He saw everything. He was witness to it all, and he put together a documentary. It's really fascinating. So if you have some time, go listen to the podcast.
Did he
It's
get
on the
paid
side.
to do
No,
the Kanye thing?
no, he didn't get paid anything.
Well, wasn't he like originally a part of the organization?
No.
Wasn't he wasn't never invited to like go along? I
He
thought
was
was.
invited, so
Okay.
he knew other content creators, and they said, hey, his current videographer went somewhere else, and they need somebody to come in. So he came in, and then he never collected a paycheck. He said, I don't know, a lot of times
Wow.
the big person doesn't know if you're getting paid or not. He never got paid. He took out loans, and now that he's
Wow.
put together over 6 years of footage into an hour and 44 minutes.
I'm sure there's some interesting things to witness in
I
that.
did watch it, and I was like, oh my God, what is
What's the name of it again?
It's called In Whose Name.
All right. Let me write this down. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Sauce on the Side, releasing every Wednesday. A new one coming out next week. Yes. Hey, producer Sam, what's up?
So funny you were talking about horror movies just now because mine was going to be, do you guys remember the first one that scared you as a kid? Not you, Danielle. You've never been scared once in your life. My family around this time of year won't let me live this down. The first movie I was afraid of was The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I got really scared of Snoopy coming up out of the pumpkin patch going, ooh.
I get it.
That got me, and every Halloween, my sisters like to rag on me for it. So I was just wondering if anyone else remembers an early scare that now feels a little ridiculous. I know, Froggy, you said Wizard of Oz, which
I'm afraid of everything.
valid.
Danielle likes to make fun of
Please,
me daily
don't even
about
go to him. I go boo and he jumps. Don't go to him. I think Chucky. I was scared of Chucky, and now I look at the Chucky movies and I'm like, this is so stupid.
Maybe that's where it went wrong, Danielle.
Jurassic Park. I couldn't shut my eyes. I was like, oh.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mine was The Exorcist. Was that scary?
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that'll send me today.
In my world, it just turned into everyday life. Whatever. Let's see. Danielle, what's up?
All right, so Scary, Gandhi, and myself are doing something really awesome tonight. So you know how much we love MJ the musical over at the Neil Simon Theater. We've all gone and seen it together. Well, it's Halloween month, so of course, Thriller from Michael Jackson is huge this month. And that show does the best Thriller I've ever seen in my entire life. It's so good. So tonight, we are all going to hang out in our Nick studios here, and they're going to make us into these glamorized zombies. And then with some of our listeners, we're going to go over to see the show over at MJ the Musical. We're going to sit glamorized zombie style, watch the show, and just have a fantastic night. So excited that we get to do this. And if you haven't seen MJ the Musical, it is the story of Michael Jackson. You need to go and see it because it's fantastic. We love it.
And also, there's good news. There's a footnote to this news, by the way. The Broadway strike is not on.
That's right. Yes, musicians' tentative agreement.
Yeah, baby.
Making sure we get that in there.
Good news.
Hey, Gandhi, what's up with you?
So I have a podcast that is dropping today. We already did me.
Oh, we did you. That's right. Okay, I'm scratching people off. Because once again, my screen's messed up. Nate, you're up next.
Okay.
Why are you shaking your head at me?
Because it keeps freezing. That's why I
keep
shook
freezing.
my head.
Okay.
Does anybody have a bug out bag?
A what?
I'm not talking about a hoe bag, but I keep getting these like things on Instagram and see things on CNN. Do you have a bug out bag? These are the top bug out bags, and this is what you need in them.
What is it?
In case of like a disaster or a natural disaster.
Yeah.
Like
we do have stuff. It's not in a bag though. Do I need a bag?
I don't know. According to this article, you got to buy the right bag, but it's in case you got to leave the house in an emergency and you grab the bag and you go and it has everything you need in it for a week.
Yes.
Apparently, I need one, so I got to make one, and I got to find the right one.
And it's supposed to be able to go on your back. You don't want like a carry-on that you're dragging down the street. You want like a backpack or a duffel that you can put on your back.
Got it. Okay.
No wheels?
No wheels. I think you should go to REI. They probably
REI?
have everything you need there.
Okay,
you
I'll
know.
get my...
Oh my God, they're closing down our favorite REI. I want to go there to get my bug out bag.
There you go. Quick, go.
right.
They close it.
Bug out bag shopping today.
Okay, bug out bag. Add that to my list. Froggy, what's up?
So, you know, when your parents call you to ask you to help them with technology, it's never going to go well. Last night I had to go over to my parents' house. My mom is like, oh, I need to scan these things. And I look at it, they have QR codes on them. I'm like, yeah, so just point your camera at it. A little link pops up. Click that. No, I have to scan it. I need to get a scanner. I'm like, Mom, no.
Aww.
Scanning a QR code is not the same as scanning a document into an image.
Okay.
She still,
I get
as
that.
I'm
Okay.
sitting here talking to you right now, she still says, you don't understand it. I'm supposed to scan these on a scanner. No, you're not. I'm like, then do it. Then scan it on a scanner if that's what you want to do.
She's so cute.
They should use a different word. If they shouldn't use scan because there's a scanner.
Right.
A scanner scans. It does.
Yeah.
I was trying to explain that last night. I got nowhere. I was very frustrated.
All right. Well, I think I got everyone right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh God, thank God. I'm so scared. Andrew says the first film he was terrified of as a kid was what, Gandhi?
Thomas the Tank Engine. And he
I
still
get
is.
that. I get that.
You get it?
Yeah, those faces
Yes.
and they start
the face on the
talking.
front of that locomotive, whatever it is,
Yeah.
that scares the hell out of me.
If you look at his desk when we walk by, somebody every now and then puts up a picture of Thomas the Tank Engine just to terrify him. It's right
Okay, then, it's a transportation thing. What about those dumb airplanes, those animated airplanes that have faces? What are those? There's like a big yellow one. There's, am I alone? I swear to God, there's an airplane that has
No,
a
Angie's
face on
probably
it.
shaking.
Oh, God. All right. 'Tis the season to be afraid of Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, there goes Elvis.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
All right, show's done. Let's get out of here. Till next time, say peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody.